Welcome to this episode of the Have a Word
How
podcast.
are we,
lads? We've got some stuff to tell you about. Before we tell you anything, we're live in Dublin, a live podcast in Dublin, Thursday, the 6th of July.
We've got some guests for you. Do you want to know who's on? Why don't you tell them who's on, Dan, or do you want me to tell them? What way do you want to do this?
I'll do one, you do the other.
Okay.
With my first pick, I'm going Darren Conway.
Darren Conway, local legend to the Dublin area, Irish hero, a man of the people, and he's going to be joining us for the podcast section in Dublin. Also joining us for the podcast section and doing a little bit of stand-up is local legend Willa White. I met this lad in January when I was over at the Laughter Lounge. He's absolutely fucking brilliant, and we're very, very, very excited to have both of them. HaveAWordLive.com. That's where you get your tickets for the live shows. We're very excited. Glasgow's nearly sold out. Dublin, there's a couple of hundred tickets left. And now that these two guests have been announced, they're going to go quickly. Go to HaveAWordLive.com and book your tickets now.
Also, we've got the biggest Patreon in the UK, one of the biggest in the world. You know why? Because it's the best and it's value. If you love Have a Word, sign up to patreon.com/haveawordpod for as little as £3 a month. You get some good shit out of it.
You get early access to these public episodes. You get an extra episode exclusive to Patreon every single week. And you get access to the entire back catalogue, not just of those Patreon exclusive episodes, but the Patreon specials, every lock-in we've ever done. Nashville. The Amsterdam special, the Ghost Hunts. There's so many things there. There's hundreds of hours of content, and you get it all for £3. Go and sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod now and see why we are the best Patreon in the world, pound for pound.
You know it, baby.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Dan,
how's your bum all?
you're looking like you've had some Rakito peppers.
Do you know what? You know me so well now that you can just instinctively know that I'm having some sort of digestional easy.
You want to start again?
Digestive issue. And
Wee biscuits?
yeah, I've had too many biscuits. Like a diabetic kid. Do you know there's a diabetic kid in our choir and he made diabetes look fun? He just got to whip out fucking biscuits whenever he wanted them.
Oh, yeah, we had one of them.
Yeah, we had one.
And obviously, I wasn't seeing the insulin shots and I wasn't seeing any of the problems with childhood diabetes. I don't even know what they are. But whipping out biscuits whenever you want look fucking great.
There was a kid in our school who didn't have the biscuit one, but he did have to have the insulin.
Yeah. He stroked his willy as well, and we've talked about him.
He wanked over the Spanish teacher.
And that was one
class.
of the that was one of the
His
side
nickname
effects.
was Path.
Right.
For 5 years, because the Spanish teacher was called Path.
Oh, I thought you meant psycho. Right.
It worked.
Yeah, it does work. So he had the shit diabetes, the diabetes, which is the non-biscuit one. So listen, now I'm not a doctor, and I think I've proved that
You've
over the
got
last 3.5 years.
non-biscuit diabetes.
Listen, lad, you've got diabetes. Which one, doctor? Tell me it's the fucking chocolate digestive one. It isn't. It's the spiky one.
Are digestives to help you digest things?
They were initially, weren't they?
Were they?
Yeah.
Or is that like the Guinness is good for you thing, where
It's like when they were invented, like
when
in the
they're invented,
1800s.
like this has got fibre in it.
I can tell you based on how I feel right now, Guinness is not necessarily always good for you.
Oh dear.
I had 12 of them last night.
Oh,
and,
you see. That's it.
I've had 3 hours sleep. I've got a long day. But I'm here.
Well, I've had Rakito peppers, so we're all struggling.
I had a black poo before.
Is that a pepper?
That's one of the really spicy ones.
We make a discovery with the black poo peppers. And they're very spicy.
That was what Paul Rudd was eating when he was like, look at us. Look at who'd have thought.
We got the Scotch bonnet. We got the black poo.
The black poo, and we got the digestive biscuit. That's just for the diabetic kid.
Oh, I love a digestive. Do you know you eat digestives wrong? You meant to have the chocolate on the bottom.
Says who?
What?
No,
Mate,
mate, you
I
talking
will
shit.
whip this yellow card out.
First of all, you don't know what way I eat my digestives, so don't tell me what I'm doing wrong. And second of all,
I bet you they do.
I bet he's got a fucking inkling.
and
Google it.
What do you... What?
The chocolate's meant... I don't do it because, you know, I'm a fucking psychopath.
All right, cool. Cards away.
Thank you. But apparently you're meant to eat the digestive with the chocolate on the bottom.
because then your tongue, it's like you're motting out a digestive and you're getting all the chocolatey goodness.
Yeah, and that's what that you remember the adverts for chocolate digestive. It's like you're motting out a fucking digestive.
Chocolate side down.
That's what I've just said.
The only
Chocolate side
biscuit advert I remember is BNBN. Do 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 do.
BNBN. Do, 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 do.
They're shite as well.
Yeah, best advert is the Chewits one. Fact, Mama's using buses as roller skates through London.
Oh, the dinosaurs. Were they dinosaurs
Dinosaur,
or
yeah.
monsters? What were they?
A kid.
What were they? Were they
The
dinosaurs?
Chewits adverts
Yeah.
or like millions of years ago on Earth.
I mean, they were both.
They were dinosaur. It was a big Chewit dinosaur.
Big dinosaur.
Back when adverts were good. Adverts are poo now.
I saw Chewits the other day, cola flavour. Bit of a sucker for cola flavour.
I met a guy last night in Belfast who only found out this week that dinosaurs are real. Fully grown man.
And that was who? St. Patrick? Who was...
He's just a friend of one of the comedians in the green room at Lavery's Comedy Club, which is very good. And he was like, I found out earlier this week dinosaurs are real. I thought they were just made up.
Wow. He sounds like the digestive biscuit kid. Like,
What are you two
not
talking
con-
about?
Finn asked where Charlie was, and I told him.
What was it? Sorry.
Just fucking concentrate, guys. He's doing a dinosaur
Blame
bit.
Finn.
That was my fault.
Finn, what the fuck is that got
To be
do
fair,
with you?
dinosaurs are
You
made
think
up.
he's coming for your job? Well, he is.
Dinosaurs are made up.
What?
Someone made them up. No one knows what a dinosaur looked like.
Yeah, I thought that before. We've just got the skeleton.
Got the
They could have
skeletons.
been
No,
big
there's photographs.
furry things.
Yeah.
Hang on,
But they're
Jack.
not made up then, are they? That's
Yeah.
not made
They're a
up.
best guess, aren't
They're
they?
imagined then.
Yeah.
There's photographs of them?
No, they're not. Yeah.
There's photographs.
Photographs of what?
Dinosaurs?
Okay. We're playing who can be the biggest dum-dum this morning. And it turns out the guy in Belfast isn't winning yet.
Dinosaurs were literally made up.
No, no.
No, they were.
For someone who knows the English language so well, it's not
Okay, they
literally
were,
made up,
They
is
were
it?
imagined then.
What are you talking about?
They are imagined.
No, they're not.
No one goes, that's what it looked like. Bam, bam, bam. It had 2 eyes on its head, a mouth,
No,
big
but-
tail, bosh.
But paleontologists have been able to put together the skeleton.
I was
Yeah.
with you.
But
a
that's
minute
not
ago.
that's not literally imagined, is it? Yeah, and they've got roller skates on the shoes. That's how the Chewits adverts knew. And they have laser beams. I'm just imagining it. I'm a paleontologist. We're all fucked anyway.
So you think they found an entire perfect replica of a Diplodocus?
You just wanted to say Diplodocus.
Like, it's just
A
sitting there
diplodocus.
in the perfect form. You think they went, yeah, look at that. Wow, bar, we'll draw around that. Easy.
I really just don't think you're using the word
It's all
imagine
the
properly.
closest guess.
Right.
I think dinosaurs built the pyramids.
Dinosaurs built.
Adam's winning the game. Yeah.
Someone goes,
tell me how they built pyramids and tell me the fucking dinosaurs didn't have lasers in their eyes and went, oh, brick on that, look, a fucking big triangle, and then skated off.
Isn't it mad, right? You know what? The Egyptians definitely never built the pyramids, right? And I'll tell you how I know that for a fact.
You know
that-
3 YouTube videos gone.
You know there's loads of hieroglyphics,
There is.
Yeah.
right? And it depicts like Egyptian life, doesn't it? It's like, oh, dog carrying a baby. And we're all doing that.
A man doing this.
Right? Yeah. You know, weddings. Right? There's not one hieroglyphic that depicts them building the pyramid. Why? The best thing they've done. And there's no
mad.
pictures of them going, oh, look what we did. Because they didn't do it. It was fucking...
Aliens.
Yeah. I've told you I won't believe history unless I can see it real. That's why I don't like.
Oh my God.
So you only believe
Oh, you're so intelligent.
150
Sounds
years
so
ago
fucking
onwards.
stupid. Unless I can see it real.
No, that's why I don't like ancient history. I like.
Can you prove to me that 1974 existed? No, because people just telling me about it and showing photographs. So they could be doctored, so it's not real.
No, that's why I like.
I
my-
didn't see
My
1974.
history begins. I told you this, and all these suffragists onwards, because it seems real. You chatting about Henry VIII eating chicken legs in his house and that.
Yeah, I remember
can't-
that conversation. Do you remember that conversation we had about Henry VIII and KFC? Yeah, I remember that.
I don't like history unless I can totally believe it.
Right.
That's why I don't like all this fucking pyramids gear, because no one knows, so I'm not even gonna bother.
No? Yeah. But still, you'd be like, they didn't build them. I'm not even going to bother. Not even interested, but they definitely didn't build them. There you go.
No, they did build them. Obviously, someone built them.
Yeah. So that was history with Carl.
That's why.
Don't get it if I don't see it.
No, but I don't like it.
I know what he means, though.
Yeah.
Like, we are just taking people's word
Exactly.
that, like, Henry VIII existed.
Exactly.
We don't know anyone who knew him.
No. No.
That's exactly what I'm talking
Oh, we had 6 wives. Did he, though? Or was it just the same woman with different hats on?
Yeah, my cousin Gaz.
Anne Boleyn's got a
amazing.
fucking trillion. Not Anne Boleyn, lad.
He was gay anyway. Yeah.
Anne Boleyn, that's had his tits done. Yeah, changed the name to Anna Cleavage.
Nailed it. Nailed it. I love it.
Dan's on the mood to have a wind up with history. He loves his history. He's a little history wanker.
Well, you read a whole book about.
Yeah, what did you learn?
Yeah, but there wasn't any. There wasn't any.
Did you learn in school?
There wasn't any photographs in it, so it's bullshit. Carl's right.
No, but you're taking that man's word for it.
Yeah.
I've told you this. I could write a history book, and in 1,000 years, people go, "Wow, madness."
Yeah. Where would that be published, Carl?
Easy, Penguin.
We
Penguin.
could just start
Penguin.
writing books though and saying we've all got 6 dicks, and in like 100 years they'd be like, "Why haven't we got 6 dicks?"
All I have to do is be like Samuel Pepys, bury it. People will dig it up and go, "Mad. This has been hidden for reasons." And then I say like, "All lies." And then 1,000 years, like, "Fucking hell, heavy."
It's like podcasting with 8-year-olds. I could bury it, and there'd be all lies, and then like Samuel Pepys, who
Don't you
probably
think-
didn't exist
Don't you think he's got a point?
because I never
though?
met him.
Like, why should we listen? Why will you listen to people about the Tudors, but you won't believe the Bible?
It literally perfectly put. Yeah.
Like the
what do you-
Bible's like,
what do you
oh, God, like said to Moses, that bush is on fire over there, and tell them not to do these 7 things. And you don't believe that, but
Yeah.
you believe that Henry VIII was
7?
chopping birds' heads off.
Yeah,
The 7 commandments.
because there's because it's documented history, isn't it? It's documented history.
But so is the Bible.
The Bible's documented.
Tudor England is documented history. There's
By you?
literally thousands of documents that back up. Like, it's the Bible is another whole 1,500 years before, and then when was that written? 300 years after the time of Christ, and it's all just fucking myths and stories brought together, added to the Old Testament, which is more of the same. And then you're going, yeah, it's all old, so it's all the same.
Yeah,
It's
but
not.
all those documents you're talking about with the Tudors could be fake,
Again,
couldn't he?
so
My mate's got fake passports.
Have you actually? Are we actually doing Tudor conspiracy? It's a fucking Illuminati, mate. They've been at it since fucking William the Conqueror, who could fly and had laser eyes. Prove me wrong.
Who were the Stuarts? Because they
Who are the Stuarts?
No.
Even more bullshit.
they fucking brushed over that very lightly in school. Oh, they existed anyway.
They did.
They existed.
I've never got onto that. There was the Tudors, and they were doing all this, and then the Stuarts there, and then it's modern day. And anyway,
Literally.
don't even look at the Stuarts. The Stuarts are snide cunts, mate.
Was that your history? Was that your history?
There was about 3
I
sentences
just
in
want
a
to
book.
see Scouse history live. There was the Tudors banging on about the Stuarts, then Stuarts. No one even goes on about them, and then modern history. So it goes Tudors,
Finn's just nodded.
Stuarts, and then
It
fucking.
is though. It's Tudor,
They
Tudor,
didn't
Tudor,
teach
Tudor,
us
Tudor,
about
Tudor.
them.
Off with it, head. Off with it, head. Suck me dick. Gave me a son. You can die. The Stuarts and Nazis. That's history.
3 lines.
What did
by
the
the way,
Stuarts do? Were they just dead boring?
Well, Queen of... you're making me be the goon that I don't want to be. Big Liz, the first,
Yeah.
didn't have kids.
No.
So
Virgin Queen.
Mary, Queen of Scots' son,
Stuart.
James...
Oh.
You know, you say she didn't have
James
kids.
the First of England and James the 6th of Scotland was made king.
Right. But you know, you say she didn't have kids. Was that by choice, or was she just not getting any action, or was she a lesbian?
Well, they reckon... they reckon she was the first lesbian. She invented lesbianism. She actually had 17 daughters, all massive
She's
lesbians.
shagging a Spanish guy, or have I made that up?
Yeah, you have made that up. Yeah, she was...
Spanish guy. Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah, well, I read Spanish Armada. I just thought it was an Armada of all the dicks she was getting from Spain. And she... She's literally at war with Spain. Yeah, I think she was fucking the Spanish. I think she just wasn't, you know...
That was a cover.
The King of Spain, Philip, he thought that she wasn't on the pill, and she was. So he was giving her all that Spanish dick. You're mad, you. The Pope hates you, but makes you naughty.
He's not real either.
Wow, you found one of my buttons.
The
This
Stuarts
is one
wear suzzy gobshites
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Who's he?
Who's he?
Yeah?
Who's the King of Scotland?
Stuart.
Yeah. King is James the First. James the 6th of Scotland.
It's Rod's great granddad.
It's true. He probably is. Oh God.
That's what that Spanish guy was doing.
It's just not as it's not as popular a bit of history. I find it boring. As soon as Big Liz dies and she fights off the Armada, it becomes Tudor England is. You don't hear a lot about like the War of the Roses and everything that set up the House of Tudor. The 15th century is not as popular.
Is that Mary Queen of Scots?
No,
No, she's
That's-
drawing that.
that's Mary-
She's drawing the Tudors, isn't she?
Mary Queen of Scots is the mother of King James.
Fit her.
Yeah, she was banging.
Ginger one.
She apparently was quite
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. Why she wasn't?
Oh,
judging.
they all look the same on those old pictures, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, none of them are flattering. I've never seen one picture of, like, the old queens and gone, she get it. I've never once
Have you ever
thought
seen a
that.
picture from the 80s and thought that?
What?
Everybody in old pictures looks about you look older 10 years ago. And it's not the 80s.
There's pictures of you in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
And you're older than you
You're
do now.
36.
No, but everyone used to look old, didn't they, on old pictures?
No.
They did.
Yeah, people look younger now for longer, don't they?
Yeah. Have you ever seen the guy from Cheers? The fat guy from Cheers? There's a picture of him.
That is a record from Mary Queen of Scots to the fat guy in Cheers. I will have you show me any other podcast that can do that. I
like
honestly
the guy
want
from
my
Cheers.
diabetic biscuits right now.
Guy
Just
from Cheers looking old, type that in. He's like 30, and in this picture, he looks...
you mean Norm,
Is he
Yeah.
the fat guy?
the one that propped up the bar?
Yeah. Looking old.
Carl doesn't know.
Fat guy from Cheers.
Yeah, pick that there.
There's the telly's not on.
Tell you on, then you got the note.
Right. So is this your example of how everyone looks younger, older in the past?
He's
we
one
go.
of the used examples within media, i.e. YouTube videos that I've seen.
Has he just looked after himself?
No, he's 30, he's like early 30s in this picture.
Right. Well, can I counterpoint with Sean Ryder from the Happy
No,
Monday?
I'm saying people
What's your
back then look...
Because back then he looked young, and now he looks like
Because he's gotten old, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
right.
He's like in his 50s.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
man,
there's
And he's
plenty
done a
of people
lot
who
of
look
gear.
younger when they were younger.
So what are you telling me?
That's the point they're making.
So-
We're saying he looks if he was around now and he's
sorry.
31.
I genuinely thought you were telling me, look, he looks old there, but now he looks dead young 35 years later.
He's saying
looks-
people used to look
yeah.
older.
he's 30 in that picture. Look at him.
The one I've seen is David Moyes playing football. Have you seen it?
Happy with Beckham.
And he looks 53.
Yeah.
He played for North End, didn't he? Oh, there he is.
He's my age in that picture.
It actually looks a little bit like you, you know.
Case and point.
Can you just click on the Preston kit, the Baxi
I'm not
kit?
messing.
That was such a
Where?
pop. The Baxi kit. Yeah. That is a...
He's just spotted someone in the crowd with big jugs.
Oh, fucking hell. That was an absolute classic
Go
kit
back to
in
that first
Preston.
picture.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That's Scottish Finn. I'm sorry, but it is.
I think it's Danny Davis.
But because of hairstyles and fashion and wear skincare and stuff, people look well older in like the 60s. If you look at like your mum's like wedding pictures, you're like, look, I'm at 80.
No.
Yeah.
No. I've seen my mum's wedding picture. She was like 22. She didn't look...
I bet you she didn't look like a 22-year-old now, though. She didn't. She
Yeah,
didn't
but
look like
is
a
that
40.
perception?
No.
Or is
No.
it just...
The people, it's skincare and shit, innit?
She got married in tweed. I mean...
Oh, what a teenager, late teenager, early 20s she is. Tweed. That's perfect.
Her
what
wedding
I'm
pictures are
saying.
mad. They didn't do church. They just did a registry and they look so 70s. It's unbelievable.
But people used to look... I wonder what we'll look like in like 50 years when all the robots are looking back.
It's been a mad ride on it. Mad ride.
I haven't finished with them
Yeah.
stupid bastards.
I might just have to go and have a poo in a bit. This might be the first time when I am the one who goes, we're going to have to have a poo break.
Do you want it now?
No, it's not happening. But I can feel the Rokito peppers
Gurgling.
from that Polo Forza.
That what?
I went to Pizza
So
Express
English.
yesterday.
You mean pollo?
Pollo Forza.
Polo Forza?
Let's go chicken.
Pollo Forza.
Oh, come on chicken.
Up the chicken.
Come on chicken. I had come on chicken. And it's really disagreeing with me.
Forza's like let's go, come on, like vamos, isn't it?
Vamos chicken.
Forza?
Forza means let's go. So it's let's go chicken or
It's excitable chicken.
yeah.
Right, well, it had come on it and it's really disagreeing with me.
Where did you have that?
At Pizza Express. It's the fucking fiery chicken one. Have you tried it? Oh my God.
Might have been the cheese as well.
Is it good enough that you'll eat it again? Because that's a test of a good spicy food. That.
That's my go-to at Pizza Express every time.
Even with
But
that
does
bun.
it do
don't
this
get-
here every time?
This is worse, but this is worse. I haven't had it for a while. Laura, her ex, loved Pizza Express, and it's one of them. Apparently,
He's a royal.
always wanted to go to Pizza
Wait.
Express,
Really?
and now she's a bit like, I don't like
So
it.
she's replaced.
Oh, women are fucking mad.
Yeah,
I know loads of people who are like that, you know, like women in relationships.
Did you see me look at my phone just to check? I
She was
scared and I was
ringing.
like, shit.
Am I on the phone to Laura?
Forgetting that we're on a podcast that she can
Oh,
listen to.
that's such a typical female thing. Oh, my ex used to go to Pizza Express, so now I won't go. That's so fucking stupid.
Oh, good
So-
thing to do is ruin something for someone you're about to break up with.
Yeah.
Go
Oh, yeah,
Asda,
yeah.
Go to Asda like every day.
You bastard! You've taken so much from me.
He used to love Asda. I just can't go.
Oh my god! I'll never eat a whoop stick of
Is
food
there anything
again.
that reminds you of your exes?
Strap-ons. So I just won't go near him anymore.
But seriously, like Pizza Express reminds Laura of a certain ex. Is there anything that reminds you of a certain ex?
Groovy chick.
Some music. Some music.
Genres or songs? Is it just like if you hear any, like,
You ever heard the drum and bass band Kashin?
yeah,
He loves
No,
them,
you
man.
haven't.
no.
Kashin reminds me of my ex-girlfriend Faye.
Oh, here
Stop
again.
banging on about him, will you? Faye, will you just get in touch with him? He wants to fuck, love.
Faye.
Please don't get in touch again. I don't.
Okay.
She was lovely. She was dead nice. So I don't have any bad memories. It was just nice.
So you keep saying, yeah?
We split up on holiday. That was a bad move.
I've been there.
Yeah.
What holiday?
Might have been using my card in Asda. She took so much from me. Can't even go back now.
Where were you on
Got to
holiday?
we went to Crete on holiday. This was 2005. I took her on holiday, and then we had a nice time. And at the end of the holiday, I don't know what when you were talking about your therapist, who was like, sometimes you just want the mayhem.
Yeah.
Like it's a destructive thing. Like, oh, I've got a fine. Yeah, I should pay that, otherwise it doubles, and then there'll be court proceedings. Yeah, let's see what happens. We were on the beach, and the holiday had been good. And I got to the end of the holiday, and I can remember going, "Don't start this conversation." I went, "Do you think I'm the one?"
Oh, Dan.
And she was like, "Why?" I was like, "I don't know. Do you think I'm the one?" We'd been together about 2 years.
You were a gobshite, weren't you?
And she went, "I don't know. Yeah, maybe." I went, "Do you think I'm the one?" And I was like, "Nah." Fucking hell. And she was annoyed.
Was she?
No. Yeah.
Women are mental.
Mad at it. Mad at it.
Did you break up there and then? Or
No, we had a very difficult flight home. Oh, God.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it was stupid.
Is
It
that like
was, yeah.
It was really
self-destruct
stupid.
on purpose?
I don't, yeah. I think I was a gobshite.
No wonder you're
And
still in love with her.
And she... she was so lovely. She's just a nice... we got on really well. It's the first relationship I'd had where... Do you know when you get on with someone, you're like, oh, this is sound? Because I'd been out with girls at like college, and it was just dead childish, and there was arguments, and I don't know how, like, my first girlfriends at college, it was just so stupid, and everyone had like a girlfriend or boyfriend in the college, and by the end of your 2 years, so and so had been out with so and so, and it was all just so, like, college dudes were like so political.
Chinese.
Almost.
What?
And like going out with Faye, I was like, it was nice, and apparently I'm too much of a prick to maintain nice. So yeah, just ended a holiday like that. If you're thinking about questioning the validity of a relationship, don't do it in Crete. It's a long flight with an angry woman
the
next to
beach
you.
is the best place to do that. Don't do it in like the kitchen.
Why?
Because she's on the beach.
It'll be ruined beaches.
I hope she's been able to go to a beach again. That would be bad.
Ruin the
The
kitchen.
worst place you
Why
can
the,
break up
why
with
the
me.
kitchen?
No, I mean like just somewhere like you're cooking. Oh, I'm cooking your dinner. You're not the one. Oh.
The worst place you could break up with me, apart from like the golf course, would be like halfway down a water slide. You know, on those ones that you share. That'd do my head in there.
I think the gun range might be the worst place. Can I ask you a question just before you shoot that semi-automatic weapon? Do you think I'm the one? And as a counter-argument, I don't think you are.
2 years in, and you didn't think she was the one?
No.
Mad.
Was she fit?
She's beautiful. Really nice. Great girl. Just a tit.
Your tits.
It's 24.
What?
She was just a tit.
That's why I didn't wear. She was just one big boob.
We made a nice pair
Oh. Faye.
of tits.
Faye.
Well, I'm glad this is a public episode. Really good person. And I've just dragged this all up for
What's
no
she
reason.
up to now?
I think she works on a beach. I
She
left her
works
there.
on the
I left her there. She's still in Crete.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Now I can't go to Pizza Express. I wonder if she can go to beaches. She'll be fine.
Is that your worst breakup? Have you had worse than that?
I got dumped and I didn't realise. I've never been dumped before. What was her fucking name?
Faye.
Amber. It was a girl that worked. It was on my 30th birthday. My sister went, look, I work with this girl. She's great. She's really fun, and she's a bit older than me. She's about your age, and I think you'll really like her. And I've said that I had a party in Manchester for my 30th, and
Traffic light party?
What?
Carry on.
I had a traffic light party. Yeah,
It's very good.
I don't know if it's good because I don't get the reference.
What?
Her name's Amber.
Amber.
You daft cunt.
Honestly, if I don't get the joke, I'm like, oh, it's just
2 pints.
2 pints every time.
I've got one loaded up as well. I'll see if it fits.
And
I don't
she
get
turned
it.
up.
Amber traffic lights? No. Must be 2 pints that. Anyway, back to my story.
I'm still on the beach. And so we went out for a bit. She was nice. She was fun. And it was all right. It's a couple of months. I liked her. I wasn't that bothered, and I don't think she was that bothered. But it's one of them. You're 30. You probably need to meet someone.
And 30?
Yeah, it was. I met her on my 30th birthday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah.
It was just up in the air. Didn't feel like you wanted to definitely
I
go
liked
or
her.
stop.
Yeah, no, yeah. And then I went. She was like, I went round to pick her up. We were meant to be going to do something. She was like, "Can we talk?"
Come on.
I'm just trying to get the story out. You do the jokes. I'll do the story.
Okay.
And we're at these lights, and it was one of them moments. And she was like, I'm not feeling it. Do you think we could just be friends? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, we absolutely can. It's a good idea. Because I'd have been a bit up in the air. So she was like, great, we should just be friends then, shall we? I was like, do you know what? This is a fucking great idea. Brilliant. Drove away going, sound that, wasn't it? Sound. Spoke to my mate Bondi. He was like, oh, how's that bird? And I was like, oh yeah, we split up. It was mutual. And he went, all right, cool, what happened? And I was like, I went round and she went, listen, I've been thinking about it. We should just be friends. And I went, yeah, we should. So it was mutual. He went, no, it fucking wasn't. You got dumped. And I went, no, I didn't. It was definitely, when you're like, I've never been dumped before. I went, oh yeah, I did get dumped.
It's a soft, it's a shit house dumping though.
No, but I honestly had never been dumped. I'd been the cunt that was like on a beach going, I want to talk big picture before we fly home. I was the bell end that ended it. And because I honestly thought, because I agreed, I was like, it's mutual, but it's not mutual. I got dumped and then just took it like a trooper. Didn't I?
I thought you said you didn't know. Like you were still just going to hers.
Yeah.
That is how you set that up, by the way.
Like you didn't know you'd
Yeah,
been
let's
dumped.
just be friends. And I'll be back tomorrow to fuck you as friends.
Come on, that ain't even a name.
No,
for one.
I drove away going, oh, that was nice. That was mutual. And Bondi was like, no, it fucking wasn't. You got dumped. And that was my...
Have you ever had
my
a
only
girl
dumping.
take a dumping badly? Apart from Faye.
She's not dead, by the way.
She could be.
You don't know.
I tell you what, though.
She died the
keep an eye
next
on
day.
If you...
She could have just wandered out to sea for all you know.
No, it would be weird. I mean, we did fly home together. That would be
on Crosby Beach.
That would be irresponsible if you dumped a girl on the beach and went, well, I'm sure she'll get home. Oh, she's not there. She'll have worked it out. She probably swam, used her grief. No, I can't. I don't know. I've had girls. There's a girl that I was seeing from Liverpool before I met Laura, and I was really like, oh, this isn't working out. And I rang up and I used the line, I'm just not feeling it. And she went, well, if you're not feeling it, there's nothing else we can do. She went, that's a shame. I really like you, man. Anyway, look after yourself.
Was she Jamaican?
And I put the phone down. She was Holly Willoughby. And I put the phone down. I was like, oh, that was the best dumping ever. That was
Did
so
that
good.
give you any regret?
No. That was
I reckon if I
great.
dumped a girl and she was like sound, I'd be like, no, stay.
If she was like, all right, cool, what can you do?
You know, do
Right,
my
I'm
head
gone,
in.
why?
Yeah.
Are you a millionaire or something?
Yeah. Be upset now, or we're staying together.
Yeah, I agree.
What you feel like it's gone
like
too
Santa
easily.
there. No, yeah, whoa.
So if the girl had gone, oh, Adam, I love you. You're like, yeah, I win. 1-0.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I need that. I do. I do.
Being able to end a relationship without feeling like a piece of shit is such a win for me. Because you get to go, I'm not feeling it. And she was like, cool, what can you do with that? Nothing you can do with that. See you later.
Yeah, I want them to be devastated when I leave.
Yeah.
Inconsolable.
That rings true.
Yeah. I'm a loss, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to take the piss constantly? Who's going to leave stuff for you to tidy up, which I know you like doing?
Who's going to have to stop conversations for poo breaks? You only get that with me, baby. I'll go to Asda, Morrison's, I'll go to all of them. I don't give a fuck. So, yeah, Laura's ex loved Pizza Express, is what I was trying to say.
Are you sure that's what she said?
So I have to go on my own. I had a little damn day
that
yesterday.
might have been a euphemism.
What? For what?
Woman.
Right.
I didn't say that, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
I can't go to Pizza Express anymore, if you know what I mean. Reminds me of John.
I used to love Pizza Express.
Yeah. I can only come via Pizza Express. So.
I go there no more.
I've had an anal prolapse, you know, too much Pizza Express. Those Roquito peppers really do some damage on the way out, if you know what I mean. I don't. You're insane. Yeah.
Have you had any traumatic breakups, Finn, apart from the cat one?
No, nothing of
Good
it.
job. Thanks for getting involved.
It's his only breakup.
Shagging a
It's the
cat.
only breakup.
Have you got any, like, genuinely, that's the only one that I know of. Like, I haven't got any, like, built up, like, oh, it's sad here, this is sad because of that. Like, Pizza Express is obviously a thing for Laura.
So yeah, bald cats. Can't go near them now.
Bald cats.
Yeah.
Now that's a euphemism, isn't it? If Pizza Express is a euphemism, yeah, I can't go near bald cat.
I couldn't anyway.
Shaving
I'm
pussy.
allergic.
Oh yeah.
Pizza Express is.
And I'm not doing Five Guys again. I mean that literally. I'm not taking Five Guys to Pizza Express. And I'll sit down for a week.
You're not tapping that. Press the button.
Let's break time.
Oh, nice one. Today's episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. As you know, I've done some therapy, and now Rowe's doing some therapy with a lady who just tells him he's great. There should be no more stigma about getting therapy and dealing with your mental health. BetterHelp is an amazing way of finding online counselors that are suited to whatever you need. I talked about addiction and then also pressure with work. You can do family stuff. Everything around your mental health is massively important. BetterHelp just makes it so much easier finding a counsellor that's tailored to what you need. Instead of having to go and find a counsellor, go and visit them or have them visit you, you get to do it all online. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/word10 today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/word10 for 10% off your first month. No more stigma. Try it out. Help your mind, help yourself. Be the best you can be. Section 2 of 4. It's Have a Word.
Adam's just brought up a very, very viable conspiracy.
How about the submarine people?
Yeah.
This is not going out for a couple of weeks. So this might be widespread by the time this goes out.
Yeah,
Probably
it won't
is.
I
be.
think they faked their death.
There you go.
I think
very
they
easy.
faked it. Billionaires, they've got a lot of money, right?
Billions.
You could say, right? And to get around taxes,
Yeah.
It's on the self-assessment. Have you died in a submarine recently?
Yes.
We won't check.
Shit. You're free.
I think they faked the death to hide the money from the IRS,
Yeah.
the Inland Revenue System.
Service or system. Wasn't one of the billionaires Indian?
If you want.
All right, cool. Still hiding from the IRS though.
No,
'Cause he really hates paying taxes.
Yeah, but that's just like, that's the convinced, isn't it?
was he from? Did he live in India?
I don't know.
That's the convinced though, isn't it? Oh, we haven't faked our death. We've got this Indian fellow.
their death with Indian.
Nobody fakes their death with an Indian. Yeah, it's a good one. I think that will be widespread. By the time this goes out, everyone will be like, oh, God, this is old news.
Titanic 2 is coming out, though. I know this is all old news, but, mate, Netflix jizzed their kecks yesterday when they heard about the implosion.
The explosion implosion?
Yeah, it's a good album name, innit? Yeah, they jizzed their...
The concept of an implosion's a bit mad to get your head around, isn't it?
Just in.
It's the opposite of X. X goes out. Im goes in. Jamaican.
0.3
Im
seconds.
goes in real quick.
It's impossible to die that quick. They just spit like a water speed record. They've just died the fastest ever.
Which is well better than what I thought it was going to be.
Just like going a curb.
Just waiting to die for 4 days.
Well, they have been waiting to implode.
So you... Oh, right, okay. So how long do you think before it imploded? Within 0.3 seconds. How long had they been sat there going, this is bad?
I know they've got... So, did you hear the knocking noises?
Oh, I heard the banging sounds.
Good sweet. Did you hear the knocking? Have you heard the thing? It's like them banging on the side of the submarine, which is...
Maybe they caused the implosion.
harrowing. But they're going to pinpoint when it happened because they had sonar boys in the air.
I'm a sonar boy.
Yeah, sonar boys. Don't worry about it.
Sonar boy.
So they're going to be able to pinpoint the exact moment it imploded. So they'll be able to say time of death and shit.
So they knew it was bad. They were hoping they'd get rescued. And then in 0.3 seconds, did you say? The whole thing just crumpled.
Just crumpled it like a can. And just 16,000 feet away from the Titanic. So they drifted that far. So they were literally just lost.
Yeah. Twitter has loved this story, hasn't it? Loved it. I think just go in a kip in a slightly too warm submarine sounds better. Do you not? Just
no,
like,
you don't sleep if you're about to die. Oh, shall I get me head down?
No, okay, you misunderstand. They didn't go a kip because they're like, boring this, isn't it, dying? Should we just have a sleep and see if it's all right when we wake up? Yeah. Why don't more people do this in peril? Oh, we're about to have a car crash. Close your eyes, everyone. And maybe we'll wake up, maybe we won't. All right, see you later, bye. It's the lack of oxygen. Doesn't it just make you pass out?
Yeah, but they had enough oxygen. It wasn't that killed them, it was the implosion. So they defo felt it.
Yeah, but they didn't because it happened so quick.
Yeah, but they would have.
I'll take, yeah.
By the time this episode goes out, there's probably another one that sank.
Now that would be silly, wouldn't it?
Do you know what? Let's do tomorrow morning. Now. Because this is going out so far in the future.
Dan?
Welcome tomorrow morning. Guess what? 19 ships gone down see Titanic. Crazy. All of them imploded. One exploded. That was a big fart. That man had bare Roquito peppers. That has got to be off the table now, isn't it?
No.
Forever.
Now is the best time to go down.
Oh, yeah, get a discount.
No, 1, yeah. And 2.
There'll be more of them now.
The odds of it happening are insane. It's like flying on 912. You're literally flying, mate.
Flying on what?
Flat 912.
Yeah, it is.
There was no terror attacks the day after 9/11.
No.
Fact.
There wasn't.
When something bad happens, be the first after it. The odds are mad.
Right. But the odds are higher if you get a piece of shit that can implode.
That one was basically
okay.
like
there will be more submarines to the Titanic, though. That'll become a thing now. And it'll be like, we survived it. Not like them dickheads.
No, there are 100. James Cameron has done it 33 times.
Yeah, but properly.
Yeah. So this was just a really bad one. And it apparently got loads of letters going, hey, lad, turn it in.
Yeah.
This is naughty. He's like, nah, banter and that. And then he's killed people.
He refused to hire old white men. He was like, I don't want any 50-year-old white guys from the Navy. There's a video of like this 25-year-old girl in there going, just work it with this remote.
A TikToker was hired. There's a TikToker ever watching the submarine go down going, when you watch a submarine go to the Titanic, and it's them dying. Well, not dying then, but the start of their death.
Cool.
The world
Any prep for
And there'll be more.
Yeah, we've got some prep. So we'll do a question and then we're going to do a top 5. We've not done a top 5 for a while. So this one is from Danielle. I've changed it a little bit, but it's the general idea. Hi, Lids. If you had to put together the Have a Word space program, who would you pick out of all the guests that you've had so far? You're allowed 3 picks and 1 celebrity wild card.
Like Star Trek?
What? No, just like first trip to Mars.
Oh. I think my space program.
First, so we've got to spend... how long would it be? Like 8 years or something, let's guess. You've got to spend 8 years every day with these people.
I don't want to do that with yous.
I know, but you've got to for the question.
Tom Stade.
Who are you picking?
I love him, but 2 hours is enough. few pints with Tom.
Look at this fucking alien guy.
What's going on?
I love Tom, but like a night out with Tom, you need a little break from Tom because he's a lot.
Yeah.
He's great, but he's a lot.
An 8-year space mission seems a lot.
On the space mission, do we get Sky Sports? Can I still watch the match?
You get all the amenities you want. So you just live in
On a spaceship on the way to Mars.
spaceship for 8 years.
Take Alfie then, so I've got someone to talk about the footy with. I know you're a Liverpool fan, but I don't respect your opinion.
Hang on, do we have to repopulate the new planet?
No.
Don't
then-
pick women we're going to fuck when we get there.
Oh, if we have to repopulate, Alfie's fit.
Yeah.
We'll fuck the Martians
There's going to be some women, though.
if you want. I just want people to get on with.
Yeah.
Women.
So Alfie, 2 more.
Are we all doing our own, or are we doing one as a team?
Do one as a team.
Okay.
Okay.
Right,
Well, I want
you got
Alfie.
I'll take Isham. I've just done 8 days with him in Tenerife.
What?
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 No, Uma taken.
What's the look of divilment in your eyes?
Okay, what a good choice. Next.
That's why I get the celebrity wild card.
No,
Yeah.
Carl, who are you picking?
Lee Sogola.
Who are you picking?
Ooh, fucking hell.
He's going to do it.
Probably Lee Sogola.
Who are you picking?
I don't know. Whatever who's ever been on. Sean Walsh. He's sound.
That's good.
Oh my God. Sean Walsh for 8 years on a space. Like, Tom Stade's mad as fuck. Sean Walsh is just, I love the guy. He's one of the best comics I've ever seen. He's brilliant. But he would do his own nutting within the first 3 weeks. Although he did well in the jungle, to be fair.
He did?
He did all right in the jungle.
Who are you going for, Finn?
So I've
Celebrity
got
wild
celebrity
card?
wild card.
Lee Sogola.
Barry Manilow to provide
Why?
some entertainment.
Isn't he dead?
Do you like him? Or his music?
Copacabana's good.
You could have Noel Gallagher and you're going
It's
with
not.
Barry Manilow.
It's not 8 years good, is it? All right, Tom's pissed and Sean Walsh has got mental and these two are arguing about the match. Right, Barry, play the song. Down at the Copacabana.
How quick would that
I
song
like the
really kill
idea
him?
of the celebrity wild card being an entertainer, though,
Yeah.
where we can just be like, fucking sing you, like, at any moment.
Right, so no one country. That's
Michael Bublé.
Oh, Luke
Or
Combs.
what about one of them like old-fashioned like British
Forsyth.
all-rounders like Shane Ritchie or something?
Luke Combs?
The British all
Are you all right? Yeah. You're right. Barry Manilow and Shane Ritchie.
Yeah,
Shane
you could do
Ritchie,
it.
he could do Don't Forget the Lyrics.
Yes.
We could play, I swear, we could play that for the full 8-year flight and I would not get bored once. The only problem that show had was that there was too many advert breaks in and they didn't do enough of the game in the show. Oh, what a
I'd
TV
love
program.
for one of you two to reboot that. Don't forget the lyrics. It'd be great.
Right, well, let's put together a Don't Forget the Lyrics game.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on to it.
Cool.
Right, okay, so we're going to do a top
I can't
5.
believe Shane Ritchie got in. I was like, everyone's going to take the piss out of him. No, that's great. Shane Ritchie. Nailed it, Finn.
We can get him to do his Alfie Moon when we get bored. Be Alfie Moon for a bit.
Oh, he's an it.
Go on. He can sing. He can Don't Forget the Lyrics.
Hang on.
And he can be
What's
Alfie
he doing?
Moon.
Is his accent different as Alfie Moon? Don't know. Or is he going, I'm Alfie Moon? No.
Nobody holds his face different, doesn't he? He's a different. It's a character, isn't it? It's like when I'm Draymond Weatherby. I don't change too much, but
Oh my God, he's doing his Alfie Moon face. Oh no, he's shitting.
Right, top 5. We've not done one for a good while.
Ooh.
So,
Top 5.
you got it?
Da, 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 da. It's top 5.
top 5
Top
men who were influential in modernising homosexuality.
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury's number
Oh,
one.
I don't know. Did he? I think he did. You know,
By modernise, I mean like make it so like people aren't like really homophobic.
Neil
I know-
Patrick Harris.
I know there's still homophobia, but like there's which gay men have influenced the straights and the gammons to be like, do you know what, the gays are all right.
Graham Norton.
I reckon we should do fizzy drinks instead.
No, I wanted the gays.
it's a euphemism for gay men.
So the fizzy
Oh,
drinks.
is it right? Fizzy drink. Do you want to actually do fizzy drinks?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I'll do the gays next week. Sorry, gays. I want to get you involved
I
this
don't know
week.
if Freddie
but
Mercury did. You know, I think
He was a bit
Because he's a very
undercover, wasn't
high
he?
profile.
He was closeted for a while as well, wasn't he?
Do you know, I used to think closets are gays. It's just shagged each other in closets so that no one would see them. I'm not even messing.
I mean, technically, yeah.
It makes so much sense.
He's in the closet.
So expensive being gay. I keep having to buy wardrobes. And I'm not welcome at IKEA anymore.
My number one fizzy drink is this Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Hack.
I think I've only had Dr. Pepper 3 times in my
You're
life.
lying, aren't you?
What?
You're
I
lying.
think I've only had it 3 times.
Why?
It's just not.
You're a
It's
fucking
fine.
head the ball. Shut up.
It's completely fine.
It's in the top 5.
I don't know. It wouldn't be for me, but if it's 2 of you,
Okay,
then
what? Tell me 5 that beat that.
Canned water, probably, or something. Watch.
5 that beat that. Rio, Rubicon, Cherry Coke.
Rubicon.
Yeah.
Hang on, wait there. Merseyside, please. Rubicon.
Rubicon.
Yeah, Rubicon Mango.
Mango Rubicon in the top 5 fizzy drinks
Ever.
on
Top
the
5
planet.
ever.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Is Fanta Lemon in there?
Lemon. Wait, Fanta Lemon, and then old recipe Fanta, the orange one.
Mate, that's such a hipster top 5 fizzy drinks of all time.
It's a lie as well.
Can we just say Coca-Cola has to be in the top 5?
It isn't. It isn't.
Tastes like sugar soup.
Coca-Cola.
Pepsi's better than Coca-Cola.
Oh, I disagree.
Well, you're wrong.
Coca-Cola has
disagree.
got to be in a top 5.
I think with Coke and
It's the
Pepsi,
OG.
there is different containers that make it better.
I have to agree.
So
Out
depending
of a can,
depending,
it is Pepsi.
A can is the best of any.
Oh, no, glass bottle is always the one.
Oh, sorry, glass bottles up there.
Glass bottle Pepsi's unbelievable.
Pep-
But Pepsi out of like a drinks dispenser is shit. Like
That-
Mackey's Coke's great.
but a good post mix drink shits on all of it. I think if it gets it
What,
right,
from a pub?
if it's a banging one when they've just done the syrup and all the proportions are right.
And Mackey's Coke is the only one that comes close to being able to hang with glass bottle. Glass bottle's the
goated.
best.
Yeah, glass
Why
bottle.
why do plastic bottles make it taste not as
Because
good?
they've got plastic and it
it
goes in the
warms
drink.
up quicker, doesn't it? With your hands on
I don't
it.
know what it is about that.
So what would be your number 1? Coke.
I'm trying to do a consensus top 5.
Okay.
I would say, I just think as soon as we got on holiday, I wanted a full fat Coke as part of like
Cherry Coke goes in my top 5, but not Coca-Cola.
Cherry Coke.
Cherry
is
Coke was in mine.
some
Cherry Coke beats
sweet,
Coke.
sweet, naughty ting, innit?
Cherry Coke,
Tings in there.
Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Rio.
Go on, say the last one. Say it. Go on.
Dirty bitch.
You know what you want to say. Come on.
Orange Fanta.
I want to give an honourable mention to Dandelion and Burdock out of a can.
Yeah, I don't know if it can make top 5. It is very good though.
But it
And
needs an honourable mention.
it's almost like our British version of somewhere between like it's
root
like
beer.
Dr.
Not being in the
Dr.
top
Pepper.
5. Yeah, not being in the top 5 doesn't mean it's bad because you got like cream soda as well. Iron Brew. They're still amazing drinks.
oh
They
my God.
just miss out.
In Scotland, that is absolutely first ballot Hall of Fame in it.
Iron Brew's heavy, though, innit?
See, I like root beer, but I wouldn't argue for it to be in a top 5 because I
see,
know
that's
it's not.
We'd
It's
actually to
a,
leave the studio.
it's a specific taste that not everyone likes.
Yeah, in my top 5 fizzy drinks, there's mouthwash, Bovril.
Not fizzy bottle.
You might as well if you'd have a fucking root beer, mate.
So far, Cherry Coke has been pretty
Dr. Pepper's in
unanimous. So Cherry Coke.
Dr. Pepper.
It's so good, Cherry Coke.
Me and Adam both said Rio. I think that's a
Rio's in
sneaky,
there, and it's got in there
underrated one.
recently as well.
I know this might not go down. I fucking love a fizzy Vimto.
Yes.
It's a
Forgot
really
about
good.
Vimto.
It is in there.
It's not above any of the 5 I've just said.
Not for you.
No, it just isn't.
It's so
not
hard
above
to do
Rio.
top 5s with Adam. No, I've said the top 5. So you argue about the rest and you're wrong, and that's how we'll do it. I honestly think there's something about the old chip shop drinks, like Tizer. No, but I do. I
What
love.
flavour is Tizer? Electric?
You're a Lilt fan, aren't you?
Lil to rest in peace, mate. I'm not buying that Fanta shite.
It's the same drink with a different label on it.
Doesn't matter.
Go back in time. That's what.
Nope.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't. The receptacle and the branding is important, I think.
It's the same receptacle.
No, but I mean like the look of the receptacle.
It looks the same.
Doesn't.
It
Say
does.
Lilt on it.
Sorry, what's this?
Lilt rebranded.
Lilt has been rebranded as Fanta grapefruit and pineapple or whatever.
No, the shite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Lilt's a good one, but I think
no, I don't think it's top 5.
It's not top 5. I do like it though.
Right, so
Cherry
far,
Coke's in.
Cherry Coke.
Is Dr Pepper in?
Yes.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper's great.
Shut up, Finn.
Is Rio in?
I'm not
in the
as
World Cup
arsed about
squad.
Rio.
Have you had one?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's all right.
If you go to a chippy and they sell Rio and you get anything else, you should be shot before you leave.
Yeah.
Before we even paid.
Bang, bang, bang. Shoot him in the head.
No one's mentioned any form of lemonade. Is that just out of the question?
If you can I have a Schweppes? Then
no, but you know, like
shot in the
an
back of
original Sprite used to be class. It's shite now because they don't do it with any
Sprite's
sugar
my
in it.
favorite of the lemonade.
Yeah,
I'd love
Sprite's
to do
the
that
best
Sprite
lemonade, but
challenge.
it has fell off.
There's no way you're buying it as a can. It's a mixer, isn't it?
Sometimes I might
Sprite.
fancy it. On again, a holiday changes my
Sprite.
palate.
Very rarely. But
So Fanta lemon?
no.
It's not in
It's
there. but
overrated.
Really?
It's massively overrated. People cream themselves over Fanta Lemon. They're like, oh, gives a Fanta Lemon. Blah, blah, blah. Shite. It's not shite, but it's not the best Fanta. It's behind orange and fruit twist in the Fantas.
Fruit twist gets a bit sickly though. I do like a fruit twist.
Yeah. Fanta Lemon leaves like a horrible taste in my throat.
It can be a bit bitter.
Like smoky and bitter, yeah.
Right, so Cherry Coke,
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. I think, is consensus Rio? I know
Rio's
Dan
in
didn't
there.
said it, so Rio. And then we've got 2 more spaces to fill. My vote would be OG Fanta Orange.
Yeah.
It is just a staple in it, and you gotta have a staple in there. That means you gotta have Coke in there though.
Actually, though, I had a Tango the other day and it was much nicer than a Fanta.
No, I don't like Tango. Tango's second rate. Championship.
Fanta
drinks.
is better.
I don't
Is
know.
Tango British? Is it?
It's Pepsi, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, it's Pepsi makes Tango, I think.
But I'm not putting Coca-Cola in there when Pepsi's alive and kicking.
Question: where does sarsaparilla come into it?
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah, that's really
San Pellegrino as well.
I do like it.
Oh, damn fancy!
The pomegranate San Pellegrino.
I like the lemon one.
Gets
and
an
the
honourable
blood
mention.
orange. Blood orange is good as well. Get a list of
I'm looking.
fizzy cans.
I'm looking to see what we've forgotten.
San Pellegrino feels like it's that fancy pop in it.
I feel like we've hit all the big ones, you know. Just Iron Brew, but we've not really spoken about it. But I don't.
You
think I
can
would
make a case for Iron Brew.
I really like it.
It's because it's its own unique flavour, isn't it? It's like it's so out there.
It's great with a hangover as well.
Yeah.
Iron Brew's something that I go to hangover wise.
Also, Vimto made me and you both go, yeah. So is Vimto
I
the
think
last one?
Vimto is an alternative to Rio.
It's in my top 3 Vimto though, I think. Like Cherry Coke, Dr. Pepper Vimto, they're my staple ones.
I go fizzy Vimto.
Yeah.
What about a Lucozade?
I've never. I think I've
Old
never-
recipe,
Yeah.
but not the new stuff.
But you can have old recipe.
Can I though? I'm going on what I could go and get from the shop now.
Okay.
So
I've never
no.
had a can of Lucozade, I don't think.
What?
I don't think I've ever had a can of Lucozade.
I have.
It's fizzy drink, so it doesn't have to be a can.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just limiting myself to cans
Yeah.
then.
The only one we've missed is Orangina, but I don't think that should even be.
Put an Orangina and a root beer. I mix them, me. Sunday morning,
So-
watching the sunrise with my Orangina root beer mixer
The last one. What
I
we
wonder if
got?
anyone's
with a
ever done
frozen
that.
yogurt float. That's you, that.
Slam. What were you saying?
What's the last? What's taking the last spot?
I'm
I'm putting Vimto in there for me.
putting
Putting
Pepsi in.
Vimto in for me. Vimto's in. Fuck Adam. Yes.
Consensus Vimto.
Cool.
Yes.
Sweet. Right. Got a bit of advice.
For me.
Oh shit.
Got a bit of advice.
Oh, people are asking for it, or are you giving it to
What
us?
the fuck? This button never goes off.
What's
Hang
the
on.
advice?
Jesus Christ.
Advice is green. There it is.
That wasn't the problem. It was the top 5 was still going.
Here the
Help. We'll show you problems.
Go
So
on.
this is from Taylor White. Hi lads, need some advice. Basically, my brother had a pet gecko in his room, and one night when me and my mates were drunk, we went into his room and took it out of its cage. We had it out for a bit before someone dropped it from quite high. At first it was fine, but then someone turned around and stood on it, completely obliterating its body. Not knowing what to do, we flushed it down the toilet.
What?
This was 2 days ago. He's not realised because it always hides in the leaves, so you can never see it anyway. And also I've had to take some food away when he's not in, so he thinks it's eating. I don't know what to do. How should I tell him? And should I even say anything? Any help would be appreciated. Thanks. Rest in peace, Pico. The gecko's name.
Is this the brother?
This is the
Oh,
brother.
he didn't kill his brother.
I mean, he's got himself really in too deep by hiding the gecko's food in it.
That's mad. He just stood on his.
I can't believe you can flush lizards down the bog.
Ow.
How big is a gecko? Oh, it's flushable, isn't it?
That's what they say in the pet shop. How big? It's flushable.
Those flushable geckos in, lad.
These
don't
are
want to
the
clog me toilets.
flushable lizards, and these are the ones where, yeah, you're gonna have to bury the body. Big cunts.
You can't flush Komodo, can you?
Kimono dragons.
That's rough. I don't know what you do. Say it escaped. Or wait for him to say it escaped. Just shut up.
this is going to be a clip on the internet to just show him this. This is your best bet, isn't it?
If you've got a gecko, go and see if you have.
You never
might
had a
not.
gecko? Yeah.
Check on your geckos, boys. All our lizard owner listenership, go into your room, check your gecko's still there. Would you ever have any exotic animals, Dan? I know you'd hate dogs, but like, where do you stand on lizards?
love
And don't
dogs.
say in the living room.
I drop them first, so I've got concussion.
Stood on a lizard. Flushed it down the bog.
What counts as exotic?
Something that you wouldn't get in a pet shop.
I could see you with
Reptile.
snakes, you know.
You're not looking
You know
properly.
what I mean? No, like, look at him.
Aye,
And imagine, like, with a
Are you
snake
being
down.
horrible
'cause he looks
cunt
like
for a reason?
Voldemort?
Why is he turning on me today? You're a right rat.
Adam.
You fucking root beer, fucking weird Orangina. You fucking snakes.
Is that because he
I
looks like
ate.
Voldemort?
I ate.
You ate snakes?
Nagini.
I'm not being horrible to you.
What's going on today?
That was a funny joke.
What's going on?
I think you're just on your little period, you know. You have your little Dan day once a year, don't you? I think it's today.
Do you know what brings that on? You've been horrible about root beer, Orangina, and snakes. Fucking hate snakes. I hate snakes.
Yeah. Once a year, Adam has that day where he comes in and he won't shut up about root beer, orangina and snakes, and it just puts me in a mood. I think that's a compliment.
What?
That
No, you
look like
don't.
you have-
No, you don't. You fucking liar.
If I said to you, oh, by the way, John's coming along, he looks like he likes snakes.
He looks like he keeps snakes. Oh, what? You mean that was a compliment? Yeah. Are they flushable snakes? Or the really big ones? I've had to get a plumber out. Yeah. Tried to flush an anaconda.
What exotic animal would you keep then?
I really, the ones where they have to have the heated cage, I'm out.
I'd like a liger.
What's a liger?
It's a hybrid between a lion and a tiger, and it's
Yeah.
like a mule.
One of them heated cages.
It can't reproduce.
Right.
So you can fuck it without worrying.
Google liger. You're not fucking one of these boys, mate. It's basically it's a tiger on the pill.
Get here, you mule. Can't fucking have babies, can you? Fucking raw dog, I mean liger.
What are you holding on to?
It's me.
Come here, you mule. You're giving it a blowy. What are you giving a blowy? Come here, you. Look at the size of them. They
It's
are
not on.
big boys.
Tell he's not on, but you just enjoy that picture.
I've seen a liger. Yeah. He's got to, like we said, you can't sexually assault a liger. It's got to want it.
Oh.
You have to wine and dine it.
Yeah. Liger's a big boy.
Is that on? You see that?
Oh, God.
My favourite ligers are the ones with the mains. The liger tops.
This one looks interesting.
Fuck's sake. Woo! I'd have a capybara or a quokka as
What's
well.
wrong with that one?
That's what I'm at.
That's wrong with that
I'm getting
one.
fucked.
Oh, dear. Oh,
I've showed you quokkas before, but Google quokka.
that
I'm
that,
having
that,
10 of these in my house.
that liger looks like it keeps snakes.
How do you spell it?
QUOKKI.
You really took that to heart, haven't you?
You look like you like.
Just fucking, like, slamming me.
That one.
Just
innit?
because
We've
he
seen
gets
before.
tired and he's like, do you know
This
what?
fella.
We'll fucking shoot off at you. Fuck off, mate.
10 of
Get
them
a
in my
fucking
house.
snake.
He's still going.
He's fucking fuming.
Oh, my God. He just brought it up again and then went, oh, God, what's going on about it again? I'm being gaslit to fuck today.
Man, relax. It's just a snake, like it's grand.
I'll have 10 of them in my house. 10 quokkas. Little butlers.
Don't let them round down the snakes.
Why do all these animals look special needs? That liger look properly special. Look at that one. That's a overly happy
The
quacker.
ligers look special needs because they've been inbred, basically. It's
Yeah.
like when you go to Cornwall or something.
Oh, great. I'm from Cornwall, am I?
They all look special needs.
You look like... Dan, you look like you're from Cornwall.
No, you're proper Preston.
What animal you haven't done?
Don't know.
Snake.
Don't know. I genuinely hate reptiles. I think they're fucking...
Don't get a reptile then.
What about a sloth? I feel like that'd be...
Do this for me.
What?
Just do that. You know.
Think I'd look good with a falcon?
Yeah.
A sloth
Come
born,
back, Kes.
innit?
What?
Sloth's born, innit? Don't do nothing. And he's got big horrible hands as well.
I'd love an otter.
Get less exotic.
I'd love a sea... An otter's pretty exotic.
Not as a sloth.
It's as exotic as your thing.
I've
think
seen
if-
more otters than I've seen kawakas.
What, at people's houses? At people's houses. If you went round and someone, you know, this is the new kitchen we've had done, and that's the otter cage. It's not. It's like, oh yeah, I'm bored of otters. Stop going on about otter. Everyone's got a fucking otter. Look at that knobhead walking his otter around the park.
There used to be a man in Japan who walked his otter.
Of course there was. Of course there was.
There was a man in Japan
Yeah, in Sakai.
walking
He
his
used to walk his otter.
down the
And a
road
meerkat, yeah.
with his sparkling chain lead.
If there's a house fire, do you think a sloth can like speed it up?
What, like make it worse? You gonna do crimes with this sloth?
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what all the wildfires in Australia was just sloths, just petrol bombing the fucking woodland areas.
Just slowly pouring it out.
Do you want a crime sloth? Do you reckon he can help me do arson?
Oh, I'd love a crocodile, mate. Imagine having a crocodile that you've trained and it was just at your whim,
To do what?
just like fend off danger for me.
Are you training it?
Yeah.
What are your words to
see
teach
that.
you?
What?
Say there's danger coming towards you. What are you shouting?
Get
Hey.
him. Get him, John.
John the crocodile.
Do you reckon there's any crocodile called John?
Yeah.
Where are you keeping him? In your flat?
I've got a spare room.
All right, cool.
In the bath.
Just eating webs.
Oh, I can't pay that bill because crocodile lesson.
You'd love a crocodile as a pet. So when fucking everyone knocks on to get you to pay bills,
I just don't
you could
answer
just
the door.
release John the
No,
crocodile.
I need
on
a pet that can close the blinds quick.
That sloth's no good there. He's trying to burn the house down.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to upset you.
So what should Taylor do about the pet gecko?
He should fuck off. No.
They are goths, though. Snake owners are goths.
I think they're cool.
If you met a girl and she was like, "Oh, come back to mine," and you were like, "Nice one," and she was like, "Oh, hang on, before we get down to it, and fuck, I've got to feed my snakes."
And you can feed mine,
How long before you just go home?
Oh, it depends how fit she was.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's the international rule on. that,
There's
isn't it?
a scale. It's an internationally recognised scale, the snake fit scale, and they have to be above the line of.
Oh my god, she's 5 snakes fit. That's so fit.
Oh.
Yeah, I think people who own snakes, you know, they're often like really sound people, ambitious. I didn't say that. I just said he looks like I could see him with snakes. I didn't say he looks like he's got them. I'm saying it looks like it's in your future.
Yeah.
It's not a compliment.
I hope his crocodile fucking eats him. John,
Get him, John.
not me. Say get on me. I'm gonna have a root beer in this break just to piss you off.
Does Taylor need
Can we
to
have
do anything
No,
with the
he's
gecko?
fucked, and he's killed his
Okay.
brother's gecko.
Just admit it.
Why are you getting your brother's gecko out? Why has he got a fucking gecko? You're a pair of fucking
Because you
lizards.
bought all the snakes.
covered in stains. I've got 5 because I'm fit. Please let me end this section.
Go on, press the button now.
Tell your brother you've killed his gecko, you fucking child. Oh.
What's happening, lids? How are we doing? I don't know whether you've heard the news, but it is smooth sack summer for 2023. That's right. You're going to need Manscaped and their products at manscaped.com to get your sack nice and smooth with the performance package, the platinum package, the perfect package, whatever package you choose. If you use the promo code WORD20, you get 20% off and free delivery worldwide. For example, if you go for the platinum package, you get the Lawnmower 4.0 water-resistant pube trimmer. You get the Weed Whacker 2.0, the ear and nose trimmer. You get a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. You get a body wash, a deodorant for your balls, a crop preserver for your balls, a crop reviver for your balls, a magic mat, like a shaving mat, so it catches all your hair, it doesn't go all over your bathroom. And you get free gifts. You get the Shed, which is the travel bag, which is worth $40. And you get the Manscaped undies, which are literally the comfiest undies I own, mate, okay? Go to manscaped.com right now. Use the promo code WORD20, 20% off and free delivery worldwide. And also, Manscaped have got some game-changing products coming in the very near future. So keep an eye on future adverts. If you're already a Manscaped user, thanks to us, and you've used our promo code to get yourself this discount and this free delivery, there is more stuff coming very soon. Manscaped are our sponsors for 3 years nearly. They're absolutely fantastic. We push them because we believe in them. Everyone who works here uses this stuff to keep their pubes clear so that they can get sucked off more often. Why don't you do the same? Get yourself a blowy. It's Pride Month.
Hi, Janine.
Hi.
Janine Harouni's here.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pregnant.
You are pregnant. You're
full.
pregnant as fuck, is what
Yeah.
I'd say.
7 months.
Christ.
Yeah.
4 to go.
Hey.
Yeah, and I
You
can.
guys are
I've just
tuned
started
in.
feeling a really kick.
Yeah? Is it a boy?
that- it's a boy.
Okay. You got a name yet?
I don't want to tell. I'm not allowed to tell you the first name, but I will. This is really weird. His middle name.
Tell us the surname.
I'm going to tell you his middle name. It's going to be Adam, but it's not.
Middle name's
after
going to be Adam?
yeah.
Is it for Mr. Brace?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not after you and not after him now.
No.
It's about Adam Brace, who recently passed away.
Yeah, I know.
Rest in peace.
What a way to start. What a way to start the podcast.
7 months.
7 months.
All
yeah.
gone to plan?
This one has gone to plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a miscarriage last year. Oh my God.
this-
Talking about my
this has
dead
started
friend. My dead baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
How far?
How editable are these?
How editable are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
we can
are.
edit anything out that you don't want to talk about. Do you want to stop and start again now?
No, we can talk about it.
Okay.
I think it's a really common thing. We can talk about
It
it.
absolutely is, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of mums who've had babies have had miscarriages first.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
How
say
fa-
they
how
say
far
it's
gone
1
were
in
you?
4. 3 months. So we found out at the 12-week scan. But then, because my husband's insatiable, we got pregnant again straight away. So I've done like back-to-back first trimesters. I'm sure you know from your wife.
They're the least fun one.
Oh
Although
my God.
Laura hated third trimester the most.
Right.
Because she was super uncomfortable,
Yeah.
aggressive,
When
scary.
When are your kids born? Are they in summer months or?
February with Etta, 3 days early, and April with Jack, a month early.
Okay.
Emergency
A month
C-sections
early.
both
Whoa.
times.
What happened?
She got so angry she went into labour. That's how it felt.
A month early.
Yeah.
But that's not that bad. That's not that bad. They say from 40 weeks is full term pregnancy, but they say anything from 37 is actually all right.
All right, well that makes sense because he speaks with a Chinese accent. A
Have
lot
you
of this
seen
is.
that video of the person who had a traumatic head injury?
We've seen it.
Have we?
Oh my
It's our
God.
favourite.
Isn't that my favorite? It's my favorite thing.
And I try and forget about it, but then people Instagram DM me all the time like, Dan, this is your favourite.
Do
No,
you
but
think it's
genuinely,
real?
his son has got a Chinese accent and no one
No.
really knows why.
The 2-year-old.
It's not always Chinese, and it's leveling out now. But initially, when he learnt to ask for a drink, it was water, water, and I think that extra 3 weeks in the oven might have done a lot of good to a lot of people. But the lady on the video
Oh, amazing! Isn't
had
it?
a migraine, apparently a really bad one. Came out and went, and did a voice. You know what? It feels less offensive when I do a playful one of my 2-year-old.
Yeah.
But she came out full.
But it's not offensive because you're doing an impression of a white woman who's doing that voice.
Janine,
So you're
you
fine.
started pretty intense. But I'm telling you what, you've just tuned into this podcast wonderfully. It's when she's like, I just want to hear my own voice. It's unbelievable.
Sean Connery.
The thing with so we discussed this recently on the podcast, the lady with the head injury who speaks in a Chinese accent, because Carl and Dan think that she's had a head injury.
A doctor's
and
commented
then
and said that's the point. That's real. A doctor commented and said they're right.
a doctor messaged me and said Carl and Dan are fucking idiots.
One all.
No, well, that doctor messaged me and went, I've changed my mind. I was bullshitting to Adam.
They think like she's doing a Chinese accent and she's not just got like a speech impediment that sounds like one.
I thought she was doing a Chinese
Yeah.
accent.
Yeah, because
She is because
Yes,
there's
she is.
Italian ones and everything.
Oh, here we
She's
go.
heard a Chinese person
but
before.
It is a disorder. It's called something like foreign
Accent
accent. Yeah.
No, but Adam thinks it just sounds Chinese.
If she'd never heard a Chinese accent,
But what
she'd
would-
still be doing the exact same noise that she's doing.
No.
Wrong.
No, she's doing
Incorrect.
something has gone wrong
But
in her
what's the
head.
difference? What's the criteria? It is if anyone heard that, they would say it was a Chinese accent.
Exactly.
It's true.
Oh my god! Thank you. How long's that?
Good night, everybody. I'm leaving.
Yeah. If you were going to have a head injury and you were going to wake up with a foreign accent, what one would you choose if you could pick one? If they woke you up and they were like,
Nothing
Janine,
Asian.
you fell down the stairs, love, right? And now we've had a look at your brain and you've got foreign accent syndrome, but we can tweak it and give you the one you want. What one are you going for?
I would say Spanish, maybe something sexy, Latin. Definitely something that looks like what I look like. This woman, people must throw things at her in the
Janine
street.
Harouni.
Like
No, I think they celebrate her. Plus, she's from Plymouth, so
it's better than having a Plymouth accent, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
shots fired on Plymouth.
Yeah, I'm mad.
They're all like, I don't know what you mean.
Dan, you really enjoyed that.
What?
Yeah, I'm mad at the back
The Armada?
from before, and it's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
I'd go French, me. It's the sexiest accent, isn't it?
How you say?
How you say my head is hurting?
I have had a pretty bad migraine, but this is not a French accent. This is just the voice I am doing. It just so happens it sounds a little bit French.
Speaking of head, Janine.
If I had $1 for every time someone started a conversation with me like that.
You mentioned something about the 98th percentile with your.
Oh, my baby's head is in the 98th percentile.
Right,
yeah.
what does that mean? Because that sounds to me like a math problem.
At first I thought it was fine because I thought, well, 100 is the best, but 50 is normal. So that means that if 100 babies were measured, there's only 2 babies' heads that are bigger than my baby's head.
So it's an A++.
So it's an emergency C-section
Oh,
for
yeah,
me,
yeah.
baby. Actually planned. I'm going to do a planned C-section, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because
Oh,
98th
yeah.
percentile heads, they're going to do some damage on the way out. Let's be
They-
honest, it's just a good tactical decision.
100%. Yeah. And my husband has a huge head, so I don't think it's going to level out.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
I
gonna.
wonder what my kid's going to be like head-wise.
99th percentile.
What were you? Do you know?
I don't know. I think they had to like pull me out with like...
Forceps.
What?
Forceps.
Yeah.
From a bread oven.
That
Low
day.
fed.
He's got the tongs out the kitchen. Get him here.
That's where the nickname came from. Fucking low fed on that.
I was called low-fed at school because
Do you
I have a
have a big
long head. It looks like I haven't got a big head. Like if you just look at me straight on.
Yeah.
Right? Just look at me straight on.
Okay.
Fine. If you look at me side on, I've got like a really long head.
Yeah.
So if my baby comes out like sideways, then it's gonna fucking ruin me wife. Do you know what I mean? But if it comes out straight, then it'll be fine.
Sideways like this.
No, but I mean like if the hole's there, if the baby's coming out like sideways like that, then but if it's going
Yeah, they
straight,
can do a little spin on that.
twist them,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
okay,
Monty
whatever,
Python.
like then not to worry
But
about.
knowing your kid, it might be stubborn enough to be like, no, I'm going sideways.
But I don't understand. It's a circle. So whichever way is gonna be.
What's the circle?
Is it a circle? The vagina.
Okay, I think the C-section might be best for you. If you're asking the have a word team for vagina, it is a circle. Is it a triangle?
So I don't.
Four
So
men
what do you
who do
mean?
podcasting for a living. What's the shape of my vagina?
She's right though, unless she's coming out like this.
Like an oasis.
Face first.
Stop trying, yes, Lara.
Like a luge.
Stabbing it
Like a
up.
luge Olympian.
Put me back up. I want to go again.
Sire.
I've got so many silly questions about pregnancy that can you just feel a person in there?
Yeah, it's really weird. That's not a silly question at all. It's super weird. Like the outside kicks are cute, but then you can also feel them kicking you inside. Like I can feel him kicking me in the colon. Like it's pretty crazy.
Shit.
Yeah, and then
I'm having the same thing with some Rakito peppers, so I know the feeling.
I've got IBS.
Can you hit? Have you had
pregnant woman.
have you had hiccups yet? Has the
No,
baby had
no.
hiccups?
No.
Yeah, we had. Jack had hiccups, and you can.
And what, you start shaking?
I had that. I've got IBS, man.
really tickled me.
He's trying to one up you. Well, I have got IBS, so I've got
My baby's kicking McCall. Well, I've got IBS. So it's all difficult.
Have you not got any really? I mean, you won't because you've had a baby, but have you not got any really obvious silly questions about babies?
No, I honestly just think it's a lot simpler than people make out. I understand that there's difficulty for the person carrying the child, but I do think it's a bigger deal than people make it out to be. Like it's just a baby, innit?
Adam's bringing a book out about it. Pregnancy, the Adam Rowe story.
I
First,
hate
second,
you.
third trimester. Stop
I
whinging.
hate you right
Why
now.
do you hate me?
Because it's so hard and it's so weird and so
I'm not
many
saying
things.
it's not difficult for you.
So many things happen that you just wouldn't expect, like you break out in acne because your hormones are going all crazy.
I've got sunburn at the minute. Like,
Also, if you're having a natural birth, you're not going to shit yourself.
Not going to shit yourself.
No, because you shit yourself when you have a natural birth, don't you?
Can do, yeah.
Anytime you're pushing, I think
Yeah.
it's like 90% of
Everyone
people.
just does a poo as well, and you've got to ignore that.
Do you think there's ever women have literally
wipe it
elected
away.
to do a C-section just through worrying about plopping in front of
Imagine doing one anyway.
birth team?
I think by the end you just want it out of you, so you don't care who you're shitting in front of.
Yeah.
I would. That's not. I'm having one because why not? Like, why wouldn't you? You can have one on the NHS.
I thought you had to be medical now.
No, you can just opt for one.
Oh, really?
They
Yeah.
try and persuade you against it, but you can. You can
It's
ask for
major
one.
surgery.
And having seen both sides of it live in that birthing suite, 38 hours of actual labour looked pretty rough.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
within 40 minutes
I mean, it's nothing
of
compared
Laura,
to IBS,
No,
but
it's,
you know,
it's not IBS.
or a
obviously.
mild sunburn.
So sorry. Oh my God. But when Laura had the diamorphine, it looked way more fun. When she went from, I'm in pain, to be like, I feel good.
Well, she was doing it without any drugs.
What?
She was doing it without any drugs.
She went gas and air.
Whoa.
She went gas and air hard. She originally
Which
said
apparently
she
does
wasn't.
nothing. I've heard.
I had a go. Felt good.
it just fucks with your voice,
It
doesn't it?
works for him.
It do-
You were absolutely twatted.
but it didn't do anything for the pain.
No.
Hang on, it messes with your
Voice?
Have you had a helium balloon? Is that
Lad, his voice went in.
Have you not? Have you
Put the
not?
deep voice on for me.
This is what Adam thinks gas and air feels like.
No, put the deep voice on.
Right, for you.
Yeah. Oh, lad, that is literally loud.
If you're new to
These two can't.
Oh, wait. These two can't hear that. We've got a sound effect, so it was a very deep
I
voice.
followed.
All right, okay. I was just
I understand
keeping-
the
His
power
voice
of
went
the-
like, lad.
I was like, lad, this is good. This is any flavours.
yeah? Definitely get the diamorphine on. And
Isn't the scar really small as well?
It's tiny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the scar's
it's like
tiny,
maybe
so-
like 5 inches.
Yeah, so why not?
I think so. Also,
that's not
apparently
5
all-
inches, is it?
My husband says it is. Edit that out.
No.
Apparently, all OBGYNs, so all doctors and their
Rappers.
partners get. What'd you say?
Sounds like a rapper, doesn't it?
OB.
Dr. Dre, OBWJYN, all
Love
them.
Wu-Tang.
Obi WJY.
R.I.P.
That's gynecologist, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Vagina
But they
doctor.
all get C-sections, elective C-sections,
There you go.
because they see what can go wrong.
Are you going to do drugs?
You know, I'm not having major surgery without drugs. Yeah.
She's going to do a natural
Dude.
C-section. it's pretty left field. But Janine's like that. She's like, you know what? I want to do a C-section, but I don't want to do drugs.
Oh, do you always do drugs with a C-section?
It's major
They're
surgery.
cutting
isn't it?
7 layers. Yeah.
Most surgeries, you do drugs as well.
I know you get like a local anaesthetic, but are you going to do like the diet
Epidural.
smack and that?
I'll do the epidural. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going to have morphine?
I don't know. I don't know what the option
Morphine's
is.
the best thing in the world.
Go for IBS.
It actually makes you really constipated.
Huh?
It makes you really constipated.
Oh, it really is good for IBS.
Maybe that's what you need to be doing. Get on the morphine, lad.
I'm still laughing at the natural C-section. Cut me. I can handle it. I'll hold my partner's hand.
I know so little about childbirth or pregnancy or any of those things, but I feel like a
Ask me
god
anything
in
you
this
wanna
room right now. Because
Yeah,
I'm
you know.
like,
Janine,
although
have-
you definitely know more than I do. Yes. Yeah,
I
you've been
got
through it
given
twice.
a book to read when our daughter was born. She was like, listen, I know you've not read up about stuff, but
About time to read about the bear.
Laura reads about anything. No, it wasn't like a this is what happened. It was a
Was it the week by week?
and she was
book?
like, right, have you read it? I was like, a lot of it's instinctive. And she was like, cool, how often does the baby need to be fed? And I guessed at 2 hours. Nothing but net. Fucking loved it. Got
Very
away with
good.
it. Didn't read a page. Every 2 hours.
That was the one question she asked you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I got that right. And I've,
If I was having a roasting in every 2 hours, you'd all be having a word with me. Why is this kid getting dinners every 2 hours?
I think that's why Etta was so healthy. We had a Sunday dinner every 2 hours. Laura was tired, because she had to prepare
butcher's in the
12 a day. I didn't read anything. Did you?
I haven't. I'm not. I'm exactly like you.
Oh, it's brilliant.
But I feel like I'm dealing with it physically. So my husband does all the reading and then just tells me what it all is. Which is
love
great.
it.
It's really good.
That's good.
Yeah, because I can't read. I'm not a reader.
It's such a comedian thing, innit? I like doing. I don't like reading.
I hate
I'll
reading.
do the birth.
Reading books bores the fuck out of me.
I bought one and read 22 pages on the way to Belfast. Anyway.
Yeah, it's better that you even reading as well.
I win tonight. We were talking just before we started about Finn's ethnicity.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
you got a vibe from him.
Straight
that he
away,
had.
I was like, what's wrong with Finn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 in a row. Tom stayed slammed him as well.
And you were telling
That's
us that
nice when it's someone
you're
else.
half Lebanese.
Half Lebanese,
What's the other half?
Irish and Italian.
Okay.
My classic combo in New York.
Irish,
mom's-
Italian, Lebanese.
Well, Irish and Italian is a classic combo.
Adam, you know that?
Because they were like a Romeo and Juliet situation, because the Irish hated the Italians. So their kids loved each other because it was
Yeah.
forbidden. So my mom's parents, her dad is Italian and her mom is Irish.
Wow.
So yeah.
And your partner's Irish.
Yeah, keeping the gene pool real tight. Yeah.
You were asking Finn before whether he speaks any
Oh,
Turkish.
yeah, that's right. Well, Turkish is different than Arabic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Totally
whole
different
whole
language. Yeah.
So in Lebanon, it's Arabic.
Arabic, yeah.
Okay.
But I was saying that because you asked if I spoke any Arabic, I only know the curse words because my dad didn't want to curse in English around us. So he would just curse in Arabic. Like if he's building a bookshelf or something, he'd be like, Sharmuta. And I just know all those words. And then when I got to high school,
If he was building a what?
a bookshelf.
A bookshelf, each out.
Sharmuta,
What
which
does
is
that
like
mean?
shit.
Fucking books. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, no. Curse words.
Okay.
But Arabic curse words are so intense. Like one of them means your mom's a whore and I fucked her in her pussy. Like they're so
Can I have that
specific.
one? What is
That one is kisemek.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
a lot of information, isn't it? For
Yeah.
Kisemek.
Kisemek.
Write that down.
Yeah. They're crazy.
Do you remember your Turkish swears?
I know 2.
What have you got?
I know what shit and crap. It's like the same thing. Is bok,
Bok.
and then like bastard is peach, as in like the fruit.
A peach?
Yeah, peach.
Whoa.
Fruit, and then to like
He's lied to you there.
flip the bird is that.
A thumb through your
I've got your
knuckle?
nose.
Yeah, I've got
Got your nose. Hey, fuck your mother.
Is that the baby saying that?
Ekmek's bread.
What?
You just said
What's
bread.
the big long one again?
No, I didn't. I said fuck your mum in a pussy.
Kisemek.
Kisemek. I'm going to
We-
scream
are you-
that
you're
next time I
half
run past
Welsh
one of
as
those
well?
dessert restaurants and just see what happens.
We used to play this game with this Welsh guy at my drama school where we would all just speak gibberish at him and then he would stop us when we accidentally said a Welsh word.
I don't think it'd take that long. Yeah.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Scouse. Your Jack talks like that. Go on, what is hello?
Hello. Hello. It's just hello. You
Hello.
just put the
Sounds like
accent
Amy.
on. You just put the accent
Hello,
on.
Mamie.
Hello.
Hello.
Sitoiti, how are you?
Oh, what's a microwave? Is pingity
Poppity ping.
poppity
Yeah.
ping?
That shows
Come
us
on, that's adorable.
special
The
group of
best one
people.
was always like to play squash because squash is spunken.
No.
So that was
Have
a
you
fun
been
one in
abused?
school.
We're
gonna play squash?
We're gonna go down to We're gonna have a game of spunking. Come on.
No, you don't need your racket.
English people call it squash.
Tell your mum it's squash. Go and grab a bastard out of the kitchen. It's a peach, by the way.
I got it.
Spunken.
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 Spunken. Yeah.
So,
sorry.
so are you a Welsh speaker?
Like a little bit. I did it in school, but
You've got to do.
not
Have you got to do it
fluent.
GCSE?
Yeah, I got an A at GCSE. I could
For writing
do
down
it. I can understand better than I can speak or write, but yeah, it's not fluent.
I can say one sentence
Go on.
In Welsh or Arabic?
in Welsh. Dwi'n carry the cock.
You
Where's
love
Gary in
cock.
his car?
She loves
your
cock.
cock. I dated a Welsh guy. He told me one sentence, and that was
Yeah.
it.
You dated the Welsh guy, and the only sentence he taught you is "I love car."
You know, for when I met his parents. Yeah.
She's a lovely girl. She loves
and
squash.
Happy birthday, Pwen Belly Happus.
Penblwydd hapus.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the UK?
2012. I got here.
That was a big jump from
11 years.
Did you come to do stand up or were you?
I went to drama school here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Didn't start stand up till I was 30. I was too scared.
Which drama school did you go to?
Lambda,
Oh,
darling.
That's the good one, isn't it?
It was good. It was good back in the day. Now they've
It's where
fired
all the Hollyoaks
teachers,
guys
so-
start that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, no one from my class
Nobody
works. One guy was the villain in the new 24 series, the one that came out a couple years ago. He was like the
Okay.
main bad guy.
But you were in the Batman shot in Liverpool, weren't you?
Played a sex worker, got paid less than an actual sex worker. Yeah, that was me.
How? What happened there?
It was so weird. I did my first Edinburgh hour, and I impersonate my mom a lot in the show. Like I do stories about my mom, and they needed a sex worker who was from New York in this movie, and they'd come and seen the show. The casting director had seen my show, and they were like, "You know that accent you do is your mom. She'd be perfect as this prostitute." So I went in and I got the part just by impersonating
So
my
you
mom.
played your mum as a prostitute in Blackman?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we have example of this voice?
You know, she just talks like this. She's like, "Hi, everybody. How's it going? I'm Mary. Nice to meet you." I just did that in the
That's
movie.
sexy, I think.
How the fuck is a director gone? Prostitute.
So that's how your mum speaks. And did you say your mum is the Irish
Irish-Italian, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Mary, my parents' names are Mary and Joseph. They're so Catholic, it's crazy. Isn't that nuts? Yeah, they're the most Catholic people I know, and that's their name.
Are you religious?
No.
No. Have you never been?
I was super religious when I was a kid. And then I think like 15, 16, like most people, I think, who grew up religious, you start questioning stuff.
Yeah, but they're still religious.
You really.
Did you have to like come out to them?
They just don't want to hear it. They think I'm still probably religious.
Right.
They were really happy when I married an Irish Catholic guy.
Yeah.
He's not religious either. Because one brother, my sister-in-law's, one sister-in-law's Jewish and the other one's Protestant. So they were really happy when I married
So you're
a
the best
Catholic.
of the three.
Yeah, definitely. It's amazing having a Jewish sister-in-law because she comes to all like our like Christmas or things like that. She'll come to church with us and she's like, "What is this religion?" It's so violent to her because she doesn't have Jesus. So she'll see like a man hanging from a cross with like blood coming down, and that's just in front of everyone at every single church. And there's so much in Catholic. Anyone else Catholic here?
I was raised Catholic.
Raised
Oh, right.
Catholic, but we all chose to
Recovering
open our eyes.
Catholics, yeah.
Yeah.
But there's so much in Catholicism that's like, and we shall be saved by being bathed in the blood of Christ. And she was like, "What is this religion?" It's so crazy to me.
Cult, isn't it? Is she from New York?
She's from Arkansas.
Because Adam can do a New York Jewish accent. Can't
Go
he?
on.
So
I think
you could have role played
What
it.
I'm realizing now is he can do a New York sex worker. If a Batman casting
Close to
director,
that, actually, isn't it?
It's really good. I want you to. Can you do it?
What sentence do you
this
want?
is going to be like being at home.
I don't know.
Janine, you've left your socks on the London?
Perfect.
Clear the deck.
It's like she's in the room with me now.
No, that was just me.
I know.
She sounds like Scout.
Janine, you've left the socks on the landing.
But why is that? Why is that specifically Jewish though?
Oh, I don't say it's Jewish. I just like
it's a
old
good,
New York
That's a good
lady.
New York accent. It
Yeah.
is, yeah.
You've left your
my God.
socks
You sound
on
like
the
Estelle.
landing.
It's Estelle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Estelle. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's exactly who it is.
yeah.
Oh my
And then there's like obviously the Italian American.
This is going to
Yeah.
offend you.
Go on.
Oh!
That's it.
He went to Lambda as well. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, what am I? Not Italian?
Go on, do. I'm walking here.
No, that's just too hack, innit? Give me a second.
All right, then get your socks off the land.
Oh, Janine, you got your socks on the landing. Move them.
That's pretty good. Yeah, it's better than my Scouse.
Go on.
All I could say from listening to your podcast, because you say this word all the time, is koch.
Do I say cock?
The episode I listened to on the way here, you said it so many times, it was
We
crazy.
do just say it a lot. We just don't even know anymore, do we? That sounded quite Welsh, though.
Koch.
That means red. Koch.
Dictionary corner over there.
Come on, let's go and play red squash.
Seen a lot of Reddit squash.
Spunk and cock.
It'd be
Yeah,
cock
cock,
spunking.
yeah.
Cock spunking, actually. You bastard.
Was drama school as hard as everyone made out when I was at college? Everyone was like, it's 9 till 6 and you.
Yeah, it was like 9 to 9, but it was fun.
9
Just-
till 9.
9 to 9, but you're
What a
just
way
playing
to make
make believe and everybody's making out with each other all the time. It was great.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is it just a big fuck fest?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but uni is, isn't it? Like university
The
is
drama
too.
school is a different level because like you're like rolling around on the ground wearing like late, spandex clothes. It's so weird.
I imagine it's very ego heavy as well.
No.
Everyone thinks they're the best.
No, my drama school was really good. I don't know if it was just my year, but everyone was really chilled out and cool. And the motto of the drama school was the ensemble. So it wasn't about like being a star. It was about like all working together to make the show good. And then none of us got hired as actors afterwards.
We had a good time rolling around.
I understand what you mean about like it being even harder as an actor because I watched a TikTok the other day, right? And it was there's this improv dance class in London, right?
5 rhythms.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
So like there's like 30 people and like the woman who runs the class will go over and go, right, Dan and Janine, and play a song. And you two, having never danced together before, have got to dance to it and make it fucking work. And I fell in love with both of the people
Why?
because they were just incredible. But genuinely, like, I was like, I say I fell in love with both of them. I fell in love with the woman and I wanted the man dead because I was like, he's dancing with my missus.
Yeah, that feels like your love though.
Because I did drama for a few weeks at uni and I left after like maybe the second day and then I just didn't go back for a few weeks.
Why? What happened? Why was it just not feeling it?
Did they make you play
first,
squash?
No, the first day we all walked in and the lecturer went, right, everyone take your shoes off. Right, get in a circle. Okay, close your eyes, hold hands. We are now a tree. I went, no, this isn't for me. And I was done. They were like, we are now a tree.
What did you expect?
I just
Yeah,
thought
if
it'd
I
be a
went
bit
to
more
drama school and they were doing
acting.
all that shit, I'd leave straight away. I'd be like, give me a fucking soliloquy and watch me work. Like,
Every drama professor feels like they're just half a lager away from sexually assaulting someone.
And barely even that. Yeah.
They're very like, let's do this. Like
We had a teacher who was like, I think she was a voice teacher, but we had to go around. This was insane. We had to go nose to each other and say, I have a body and it is expressive. And then we would walk to the next person nose to nose. I have a body and it is expressive over and over and over again. Like I couldn't keep a straight face in drama school. I think people thought I was a really bad student, but it's just, that's too funny.
what's the benefit of this?
It's
I
breaking you
think
down.
they
isn't it,
get
so
a
you can
lot of
do
money
anything.
from a lot of desperate people. It's
So you
just a
can
money
do
making
anything.
machine.
But so you're not like, if you're in a role, you're not like, oh, this is weird. You're like, I've done weird shit. This is fine.
I think
don't
you just
know.
pretend. All that fucking theory shit's a load of rubbish. Just pretend to be someone else, innit?
Yeah, but that's acting.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah.
But I think you're dead right. I didn't see anyone improve much. If you were good at acting when you came in, you were good when you left. I think it's just a money-making machine. I wouldn't. If anyone's listening and thinking about going to drama school, I wouldn't go. Just go to the gym and go to a therapist, and you'll be fine.
How much of a relief is stand-up though when you've got used to? I didn't go to uni, but I did loads of drama groups and then did A-level theatre. When you find stand-up and you go, oh my God, I get to write the script, and I don't have to rely on anyone. No one's fucking up their lines. I'm being in plays, just looking at someone going, oh, how thick are you, mate? You're fucking up a scene. And then in stand-up, you're like, and people are like, oh God, I don't know how you do it. It must be so nerve-wracking. You're like, yeah, but at least it's all on me. Like
When it goes bad,
wrong,
you're like, I wrote everything.
But at least I'm in control of that.
Yeah.
I can stop it being shit. You don't have to rely on anyone else.
Yeah, yeah.
It's such a fucking relief just turning up, no rehearsals. Every gig is its own thing. Oh, it's beautiful compared to...
It's so much better. You're completely right. Yeah.
How long after drama did you start stand-up?
So I graduated when I was 26 maybe, and so 4 years. So I was trying to be an actor for 4 years, and then I was barreling towards 30, and I just thought I've always wanted to try it. I was always too afraid, so I just thought I'll just do it. So I booked in at the comedy school and did like a 6-week course, which was, oh my God, run by a teacher who was like a failed comic who hated everyone in the class and hated himself.
I know him.
And you just like work every week bringing in jokes, and at the end you have a 5-minute set, so then I could go and do open mics, and I felt like a little safety net there.
Yeah.
It didn't take you long to make a bit of a dent, though, because you got nominated for Best Newcomer in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
You can't have been doing comedy long when that happened.
I think it was almost 3 years. Yeah. So I did 2 years. 2 years of it was terrible. I was really bad and it was awful. And then that final year, I got like a good like club 10 minutes, and that was good for competitions and stuff. And then from there, wrote a show. Credit to Adam Brace, who I'm naming my baby after, who directed it and really like taught me everything.
Yeah.
It was great.
You get
Who you knew?
a bit misty-eyed there talking about him because he passed away recently. He's directed a lot of people's stand-up shows, people who've
Alfie.
been...
He directs a lot of Alfie shows.
Alfie's shows. Alfie was obviously very upset when that happened. Sarah Keyworth, he directed.
Oh my
her
God, Sarah
last show.
Keyworth. The show he directed with Sarah Keyworth was about her director who passed away.
Yeah.
Then she worked with Adam. Then he passed away. So
Yeah,
don't work with Sarah Keyworth. Jesus Christ. Although I do know a few directors I wouldn't mind sending her way. But
Yeah, he was very good. I think it's time for a little break. That was a nice little section.
Lovely.
Sorry for talking about death so much so instantly.
No,
we like
we
to
talk about everything.
We've got peaks and troughs here. We do everything.
That's right. He's talking about.
We'll do all the Willy stuff in the next bit. Finn will have some prep ready.
Let's get some red.
Hey, you! The podcast's on a little break here, isn't it? There's nothing for you to listen to. So why don't you do us a favour while we're on a break? Like this if you're on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you're on YouTube. Leave a comment. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, leave us a 5-star review with a nice little comment. If you're listening on Spotify, leave us a 5-star review with a nice little comment.
Follow us online, all our socials, at Have a Word Pod. Give us a
Share
follow.
our stuff. If you see a video, like it and share it.
sound.
Costs you nothing. Makes
Don't
the
be a dick
world a
about
difference
it.
to us. You know what I
Why are
mean?
you being a dick
Don't
about
be
it?
sly.
Share it, you fucking lid.
Don't be a fucking rat.
IBS really kicking in.
Irritable back syndrome.
Nice. Please do the... Now, I feel like I want you to do the...
Part 4
Yeah.
of 4. Yeah. Finn, go on.
Before you get going, Janine's doing the Edinburgh Festival.
Yes.
And you should go and buy tickets to see her.
Especially if you're a midwife.
Because she's full term at the Fringe.
Yeah.
What's the name of the
My
show?
God.
Manouche.
Manouche?
It's my family's nickname for me. It's an Arabic word.
I thought you were about to say Manu show's called this.
Manouche.
What does Manouche mean?
I thought it meant something nice. It just means pizza. So I don't know. I haven't written that part of the show
Manouche.
yet.
Get me a manouche.
Salami.
Marie, where's the manouche at?
I think you're getting better at it. I think Under Pressure with a New Yorker.
You're making my dog cry.
Because he's
Am I
like, oh my
home?
God, there's an Italian man
Oh
in
my
here.
God. Charles Barkley, what are you doing?
There's a dog over there, by the way.
Yeah, it's not the
We're all just
former
going
NBA
mental.
star.
And it's called
Charles
Charles
Barkley.
Barkley as well, yeah.
The basketball player, Charles Barkley's just been sitting quietly in the corner.
Yeah, he's
Shout
like-
him over so we can get in shot. Will he come and see you if we shout him?
Come here, Charlie. Come in. So most people have dogs that are trained. Charlie's just like a guy who lives in my house. He doesn't really...
He responded to that call like he'd never met you before. I don't know who that lady is, but I'm not going anywhere near it.
He couldn't give a fuck because he wants to be out there trying to bum Wallace.
Oh, he loves sausage dogs. Yeah.
Oh, he loves sausage.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Charles Barkley, ladies and gents.
Hi.
Everyone loves when there's puppies on pod.
No doggo. I can't wait to get a
no.
dog. I'm going to get 3.
He looks cute, but he fucks.
Yeah,
He's so horny. It's terrible.
He's got a big willy as well.
No, he does. It's huge.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at my dog's dick, man?
You showed me it.
I did send you those videos. I'm glad you got the email.
You got a big knob, Charlie?
Oh, you responded to that.
Fucking right, mate.
Yeah.
His master's
right.
voice, nothing. I got a big dick. You know I got a big dick. Charlie knows how to fuck.
He gets these like long lasting, I mean, we were just talking about pregnancy, but he gets these like long lasting erections that are actually quite dangerous. I Googled it. He'll have an erection that, this might happen to Wallace because he's not
See me
neutered.
then.
It might happen to you. But they'll last for like 6 hours. And so I Googled it. It's actually really dangerous. Your dog can suffer something called penis death, where they have to have their penis amputated.
Dan's at that.
I haven't done this for a guest for a while, but if you're making this up, I'm
not
sorry.
Google it.
Penis death.
Death by
Google
not
penis
wanking.
death.
Yeah, it's like
Dog penis death.
philicis or something like that.
So he's not trying to hump Wallace. He's trying to save his own life.
Well, the article that I read called it penis death, and I realized that article sounds like it's written by a dog, but I'm pretty sure you have to make a paste out of sugar and water and put that on the penis because the sugar acts like a vasoconstrictor and makes the penis go back inside.
Are you sure this wasn't just written by someone who likes wanking off dogs?
Well, I've been doing it a lot.
You've been putting sugar and water
Yeah.
on his cock.
Tastes better, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
I
Goes
mean,
down
wanking him
smooth.
off would be way easier, wouldn't it? Oh.
That was just disgusting.
Oh.
I've never done it. Oh, look
Should
at
we
me.
do some-
Stop talking about me knob, mum. Look. Stop telling him what you do.
Yeah. No wonder he won't come to you. He's like,
Talking about your
someone.
dick,
Tell us about the
Help me
squash
out.
we play, mum.
Oh my God.
Should we do some underrated, overrated?
No, I want to learn about penis death. Go on.
Right, okay.
Underrated, overrated. Penis death. Underrated, overrated.
Very simple section, this, Janine. He's going to read something out, and you're going to tell us whether it's underrated or overrated, and we're
Okay.
going to join in.
Okay.
Okay, this first one is from Kirsty, and that is splitting the bill on a date.
Rated. I don't know if it's under or overrated. I would just rate it. I think you should do that.
Okay.
Have you always done it?
Yeah. Except for one time when this guy with a snaggletooth, I was sure he was gonna date rape me. So I just kept going up and buying all the drinks from the bar because I didn't want him to touch the drinks. And so basically I just paid for everything and and then I left. So I think he probably thought like, that was so weird.
Hang
That
on.
girl just
I've
spent
got,
like...
I've got so many questions about this. Right, okay. So you're on a date with a
Yeah.
man. You are certain, that's your word, that he was about to date rape
He
you.
had a real rapey vibe.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
You didn't
I believe
leave,
you.
though.
I absolutely believe you. But at that point, you didn't go, do you know what, I'm going to leave. You were like, more drinks, but I'm buying them.
I had ordered some French onion soup, so I was waiting for the soup to come, and it took ages. So yeah, I
love
ordered the
I love
soup
your
before he
priorities.
got there,
What's the
thinking it would come
snaggletooth
quickly.
part of the...
It's just important that you know, just to paint a picture, that there was something not right in his mouth.
What was he doing that gave off the rapey vibes?
I don't know, just either too much or too little eye contact. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was.
Which one's a drink?
It's blind.
You just get a vibe when you're a woman, I think. And it wasn't right. So I'm waiting for that effing soup. I must have spent like 60 quid on drinks for us and then just left.
Did you ask for the soup during this time?
No, before he came, I ordered the soup thinking it would come. I got there a little
Hang on a
early.
minute. Who goes on a first date with someone and before they arrive, I might just get myself a drink. Oh, actually, I'm going to get a soup while I wait. Do you know if I walked in to a first date with a girl and she was not only there before me, but sat there alone eating French onion soup?
With £60 worth of cocktails.
Fuck are you playing at?
He thought you were the fucking weirdo. Like.
I know,
He tells stories about you. I was on this date with this girl. She kept going. She fucking drank a lot. I think she was embarrassed about how much she drank because she kept going back to the bar. When I arrived, she had a French onion soup. We weren't even eating.
So intimidating. I couldn't even look at it.
Yeah, you've sold that story your side very heavily.
I know.
I think it's overrated. You know why? Because I think it's the modern thing is to say, of course you split the bill. And that's what everyone will say is the right thing to do. But really, there is still an emphasis on the bloke to pay the bill.
I think I'm with 50 Cent on this. 50 Cent says...
First of all, it's 50 Cent.
What, when you're in the club?
I really want to know what 50 Cent has to say about this.
He says the person whose idea the date was should pay.
The person who invited you on the date.
Yeah, so if a girl asks a man on a date, you know,
That's what me and
she
Sarah
should
do.
pay.
When she says date night and she organises it, she pays.
Yeah.
And then if it's mine, I can't go get your card out. I've booked like fucking, I don't know, Brazil or something.
Book Brazil, we're going out.
I can kind of understand that because it would be very unfair to ask someone to split the bill when you've organized like a very expensive date that they can't afford.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Fiddy's got it nailed.
There you go.
Right.
The next one from Ryan, and that is just box standard gravy.
Gravy's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so rated.
Yeah, it's great.
I think it's probably underrated
I
because
think
there's
it's
some
underrated.
people who think it's shite and they're stupid.
Janine,
I always ask for extra gravy on a Sunday roast. It's
Yeah,
the best thing.
Can I
Yeah.
have a Sunday roast, extra roast potatoes, extra gravy?
I like my Sunday roast as wet as a French onion
Swimming.
soup. If
Yeah.
I'm
So Dan has never
I
in his
know. I
life
love
had
gravy. I
No,
feed
he's
it to
never
my
had
snakes. I drink root beer, an orangina.
never had gravy?
Is there a
Or
better meal?
eggs, or baked beans.
Janine, can I just ask you a quick
How
question?
old are you?
Sorry, just before
12,
we
mentally.
carry on, because we will come back to his food stuff. I've just got an important question to ask you. I want you to look at Dan, right? Just have a good look at him. And if he was going to own an exotic animal, what animal do you think he would suit?
He would be a good dad too.
Like what kind of animal do you think he would have?
Oh, watch the hands.
This makes me think like a Britney Spears sort of anaconda.
I think the hands help there. though.
Do you have?
And the fact that I already
do you
said
have a
snake.
snake?
I'm
Do you
getting
have a
one.
snake? You're getting a snake.
I'm getting a
Do you
snake.
listen to Slipknot?
Yeah, loads. And I love gravy. This is me. It's my life now.
Are you really getting a snake?
I get harassed by scousers and I'm going to get someone's going to buy me a snake. And it's probably him.
Do you know he
'cause
starts
he's-
every morning with a root beer float with a frozen yogurt in it?
This
Yeah.
is terrible.
And he
I
says
had
yogurt.
orangina. Yeah,
He's never had an egg, or gravy, or beans.
that's actually true.
Is it the texture of it you don't like?
I just,
He's
Slickness?
never had it to know the texture.
yeah.
But you can see something. What is?
I don't
What
trust
causes
it.
it?
Texture.
I just don't trust the visual on it.
The smell? It's a visual
it's a
thing.
Weird, it's a weird.
You should go to that restaurant
Smells
where
with
they
his eyes.
serve you, where it's pitch black and they serve you, and you just have to eat what they give you.
Honestly, it is a.
That would be a good
That is
Patreon.
a torture. That is honestly
Audio
you've
only.
described. I would rather own a snake than go to that restaurant, and I fucking hate snakes.
Do you know what? I wouldn't have said snake if you hadn't done that. I would have said like a ferret, like something cute.
Thanks, mate.
Actually, you give off real just dog vibes, but I know it's not an exotic animal.
hates dogs.
That's not what he,
He hates
wanted.
dogs.
I really don't. I just don't own a
Hates
dog.
dogs.
He loves
He hates
otters.
dogs.
I've
loves snakes.
And
Oh, I nearly did something then.
Go on.
No, it's just going to have to be cut out. I've never owned a dog. I've never owned a dog.
Yeah, because you hate them. You're not allowed to. You're on a list.
But I've also never given one back.
Who gave a dog back?
Nobody
Did you
knows.
give a dog back?
yeah.
Whoa, what happened?
She made a very bad decision on getting a dog, and literally 2 days later was like, "This is such a fucking stupid thing to do." So
Was
I
it a
gave
rescue?
No. So I gave it back to the
Gave
person.
back a
Give it
puppy?
back to the horrible
You
place.
gave a puppy back?
Gave it back to the person who was selling
she said,
puppies.
is it a rescue?
Yeah, no, I didn't
back
I didn't
you
get a dog
go.
from a rescue centre and go, do you know what? No, fuck off. I've never done that.
No, but
I-
sometimes people do that because those dogs can have like behavioral problems. But a puppy,
It was just, I knew I'd made a mistake, and I was like, the longer I let the mistake run, the worse it gets. So just give it back to the people who were selling puppies to nice homes, and
did they give you your money back?
not all of it now.
Yeah.
How much did they? Did
It was a
they
good
keep?
deal for them. He basically looked after it for 2 days. He paid him a lot of money to do so.
He rents dogs, which sounds worse than it is.
What kind of dog was it?
It was a beagle.
Are you really going again? Is that like?
Wow.
Is it?
I am going to get a dog.
Yeah, okay.
It's a better time to do it now, but also
Get a
going
house.
house
I'm going to
first.
get a house first.
Yes.
Yeah, have a garden.
helicopter.
Have a garden. Yeah.
What kind of helicopter you going to get?
What kind of life is a dog going to have if it hasn't got a helicopter owner? You know what I mean? It's going to be shit.
Yeah, I'm going to buy a house and then buy 2 dogs.
Yeah, that's
Wow, you're doubling down.
Yeah. I'm going to get 2 puppies.
Two's
who are
as
brothers.
hard as one dogs.
I know.
Puppies. It
And
And they
get
just
kind of
two golden
entertain each other,
retrievers.
don't they?
Yeah.
Are you going to get another dog?
am I getting an Italian greyhound?
Wow, what a difference.
Yeah, they're lazy. We like lazy because
Greyhounds, they're so fast.
no Italian greyhound.
Oh, Italian, yeah, very lazy.
Fucking lazy.
Fucking lazy.
Not one of them
As
hard-working
in,
greyhounds.
like, a greyhound is like maybe 2 feet off the floor. This is like as tall, not much taller than him.
Oh, a tiny little. Oh, I've seen those in the dog park. They're very cute.
They're tiny, like really like. Soft
Whenever
horses.
I wash my dog Charlie, he looks like a little greyhound because he's so skinny underneath all that fluff.
Yeah, that's what they're like. They're just really small, very lazy,
Dogg.
really like soft.
Why wouldn't you get another sausage dog?
I don't know. He's special, so no one's gonna be better than him. So let's get a different one.
They say to get a boy and a girl dog, though. They say it's better to.
He would be fucking.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
He's fucking anyway, and Charles Barkley's a boy.
Yeah, he loves. No, he's getting fucked. He's so bad round girl dogs. He's like, let's go.
You need some sugar paste. And then wank him off.
So is gravy
Totally
under or overrated?
Underrated. Love it. Love gravy.
Gravy is
it's
one
the
of the best liquids in the world.
Oh, 100%.
I rection it's near water.
If I get lost in the desert, I hope I find
Do you
gravy.
think of many better liquids than gravy?
Yeah, it's top 5 fizzy gravy. Let's get it in the top 5. Give me a fucking break.
What's the weirdest thing that you won't eat? The most plain thing that people think is normal?
Eggs.
Bread.
Like,
No type of hard-boiled egg.
Do you know up until Christmas last year he didn't eat roast potatoes?
it's the worst type of potato.
It's the best type of potato.
Apart from the other ones I don't like.
Grass
Mashed
potato.
potato.
Yeah,
Mashed potatoes, delicious.
No one calls it mashed potato.
Mashed
Americans do.
potatoes.
Mashed potato.
not mash.
I don't even know.
Can I have bangers and mashed potatoes, please, mummy? It's mashing lizard.
Fucking helmet.
Right.
Oh no, the dogs are.
No, I think Jack's arrived. That's the noise he makes.
Oh my
over here.
Right. Last underrated, overrated. This from Nathan Bradley. He says Botox and or cosmetic work.
Get it done.
Underrated. Do it.
Go for it.
Do it.
Have you got Botox?
I've had it done.
Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
you look good though. You
I
don't
had
look.
it.
You don't look
can't
like.
have it when you're pregnant. But
Oh,
that's
okay.
the things you only notice the cosmetic surgery on
You
someone
can't
when
get
it looks
Botox in
bad.
your head when you're pregnant.
Can get. Well, they don't really know, but
It's nowhere near the baby, is it?
goes in your bloodstream. I
That's
think.
how that works.
Neither's your
I can
mouth.
have heroin.
can't
My
eat
arm's here.
You can't eat batteries.
I had it done when I did the Batman movie. And there's a part in the movie where like Batman mistakes me for Catwoman from behind. So he has to like tap me and I turn around. And the director was like, you're really scared. Like girls at the club are being shot every day. Your friend is missing. When you're startled when you turn around. So I thought I was turning around and going like, oh my God. But because I'd had Botox, I was just turning around, just gormless, like. He kept coming up to me and saying like, we need a little more. And I'm like, God, he really wants me to overact. And then I saw it back in the cinema and it just zooms in on my just like dead face for 30 seconds.
Apparently some men get Botox in their balls now. Because they don't want wrinkly balls.
Yeah, I don't mind it, mate.
What?
Go for it.
On me. What's Batman like? She's
Apparently, someone, they get him in the balls. Yeah, I'm not asked. What's Batman like?
She's met him. We haven't.
Was it Robert Pattinson?
Yeah.
No,
I've not watched it yet.
She's met
very
Batman.
The Batman.
He's
The
not
Batman.
No, he is.
All right. Boys
he was
love
being-
Batman. You love Batman?
Yeah, Batman's the best.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's the best hero.
Batman is the
He loves Twilight as well. He's a big Robert Pattinson fan.
and the Goblet of Fire.
Oh yeah, Cedric.
Cedric Diggory.
Cedric dead, isn't he?
People,
I
I think
call him.
men love Batman. I think it's because, there's no, all the other comic characters are funny. I mean, apart from Superman. Maybe all the Marvel ones are funny. But Batman's so serious. It's a drama.
Yeah, he's sick,
Yeah,
though, isn't he?
they're always better films though.
He just batters people.
Do you think?
Yeah, the one you were in was great.
I like a bit of humor with
No,
it.
he's what every boy wants to be. He's just a
Super rich,
He's a
bachelor,
dead hard billionaire.
Yeah.
loves leather.
Yeah, all the other billionaires are gimps.
Oh, Janine.
Here's costumes.
Oh my God.
Elon Musk's better than nobody, is he?
I thought you said I thought you were going to say Elon Musk is Batman then.
They're in a
could be.
fight though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Him and Zuckerberg are having a fight.
They want to do a cage fight. Have you
Yeah.
seen this?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
That would be the shittest.
They were, so Dana White's,
Dana White's commissioned it.
yeah, he's organising it. It's going to be
They're gonna do
$100
it.
pay-per-view, and it's all going to charity.
Drug
My
on
money's
TV.
on Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg will batter him.
He does.
For real?
He does Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah,
He's just got those dead shark eyes. I'm like, I wouldn't trust that man.
Oh no! I'd watch it like fucking soon.
When are they
That's gonna
doing
be
it?
awful. What the fuck? Oh, can't wait. Like, when's it all? I'm gonna boys out like, but fucking ain't that? No, when?
When are you watching Zuckerberg Musk on the weekend?
Let's get into that though, isn't it? Well,
Well, I
that's-
wonder what charity they're going to donate the money to.
Fucking hell.
why don't they just give some money to charity between them and just don't do it?
Yeah, they're
Oh, I want to see them.
I wanna see
punch
them.
worth
each
like
other.
300 billion combined.
More?
Is that what he's just doing? Zuckerberg's like, I am so loaded that he's got jiu-jitsu instructors on his staff.
They're not Jewish.
He's got jiu-jitsu. Oh my god! Let him in a Kimura.
Use their weight against him.
Yeah, mash that one in.
Again, Botox overrated.
I think it's overrated.
Overrated. You look like a fucking Barnes victim.
Yeah, born.
I'd say
victim,
there
yeah.
are more people who've had Botox that you haven't noticed that, and you think that they look good. You
I think it's
only
just
notice
good.
it when it goes bad.
Yeah.
The girl at Nando's is quite something.
It goes bad often though, because
But that's filler.
That's
what you're
lip filler,
doing,
that's
that's
the
lip
same
filler.
Oh, sorry, I thought that was.
your head, like no.
Botox is.
Oh, is it?
It stops you from expressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm too expressive. I might get Botox.
Do you know it's crazy? You put it in. It takes 2 weeks for it to work. So slowly over 2 weeks, you start losing muscle function wherever they've put it. And it's a dead form of botulism. That's why it's called Botox.
Oh yeah, botulism.
The bubonic plague. Is that what botulism is?
I know botulism's a thing. It's a naughty thing that you can die from.
No. Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't know. If it's
Whatever the
Googling
bubonic
it.
plague was.
It's a rare but serious illness caused by a toxin that attacks the body's nerves.
Yes.
That sounds like the Black Death.
So it's bad, but it's people are using. it
But
for
they
good.
use like a non-active version of it.
Oh yeah. So just like it's the Black Death put into your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say overrated. I'm all right. I'm all right.
We got some advice.
Oh, have we?
People ask
Yeah.
us for advice, Janine,
Why?
because we've just got our shit together. You know,
Mainly about pregnancy, because he's an expert. He knows.
I'm an expert on a lot of things. So.
Right. This
Wide
is
ranging.
from an anonymous lady. All right, Lids, how are you? A bit
Doubtful.
of advice needed. I met a guy at a festival recently, and he managed to find me on Instagram and message me afterwards. Fast forward a couple of weeks of talking. We met up for some drinks and activities. My issue is I currently still don't know his name. I have a vague idea, but my memory of the festival is somewhat muddled, so can't be sure. My question is, how, after 3 weeks of knowing the lad, do I subtly find out his name? I've done all the appropriate stalking online with no result and feel like it's definitely been too long now to fess up.
Steelers post.
How did he first get in contact with her?
Instagram.
And his name's not on his Instagram.
Some people aren't they? They've got like weird names on it.
Yeah, that's a red flag, in it. That's
Yeah.
like soup level red flag.
Steelers post. Go to his house and just look at his post.
Fine, we can change it. How do you cope with not knowing someone's name after you've met them a few times?
I'm rude enough to ask. Not rude, but I'm like, do you
I'd
know
just
what,
be
I'm
like,
sorry.
oh, sorry, what's your name again?
Yeah.
No, I'd either ignore them completely and pretend they don't exist, or book us a holiday together and ask for a picture of the passport because I'm
That's a
dealing with
great
Ryan.
And then
way
dump him
to
on the last
commit.
day.
You go. Oh, I dumped a girl on the last day of holiday. I don't
Okay.
think I did. I just sort of.
Tell her what you did.
Wait, can you? No, I want you two to do it. Be the people, and you see if Adam's getting dumped.
This is what happened. So I will play Dan's
Faye.
ex-partner. So
Dan's ex-lover.
No, she always wore a cap backwards. Yeah. She was a skater. God, it's like being with her all these years later.
No, she's holding 2 drinks from the bar there, isn't she?
Oh, God, yeah. Thanks, babe. Loveth the Vether.
this is what he did on the last day of a holiday.
Okay, you're in Spain.
Zan, isn't it lovely over here?
Yeah, it's all right.
Sun's shining. Life's never been better.
Yeah.
God, you fucked me good last night.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I haven't come like
Give
that
you
in
that
weeks.
5
Looking at the
inches.
sun. I'll go
Oh,
blind.
shit. I don't trust
not
you.
a
There's
cloud
not enough eye
in sight.
contact. Yeah, it's been a really nice holiday.
Trying to fuck on the plane.
Before we get there, can I ask you a question, Faye?
Yeah.
Am I the one?
Oh, you've got shite on you.
Yeah, I've done some coke. That's why I'm feeling confident enough to ask this question. Tastes like tit.
Should we get some pets when we get home? I think we're ready for pets.
Right, what do you see me owning? We've been going out for 2 years, Faye, and this is 2005. What animals do you see me
You look
owning?
like a snake man to me.
Fuck off, love. Get out.
No, can
None
you
of this
tell
happened.
Janine what you actually said?
I basically went, do you think I'm the one?
And then said,
And she went, I don't know. Do you think I'm the one? And I was like, nah. 2 years in.
Why did you ask
2 years
it?
into a relationship.
No,
Why
she's
did
a
you ask
really
it?
nice person that might have the internet. And this is a public episode, Janine. And we say awful things on here, but this has got me nervous. I
That's
don't
bad,
know.
innit? That's a dumping, innit?
Because I
Yeah.
wasn't feeling it.
Did you really say nah like that?
Yeah,
Whoa.
it was similar. I was like, no. And then we
'Cause you'd
got a
had a bad
taxi to the
time.
airport and we flew home. And she was, I'd say, to sum it up, annoyed. It's pretty eggy.
So you
Bad
just
move on it.
sat next to her on the plane.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
did you clap when you landed?
Yeah.
Finally done.
This is why you're not the one. Because you don't clap when they land.
Oh no, that's
Paid for
bad.
extra leg room.
Well,
She
you'd
was
had a
just kicking
terrible
me.
time on the holiday, I guess.
No, it was good. I quite enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah, it was a nice
Whoa.
holiday. Psycho.
And that was it. You parted ways.
That was
after
the end of that.
Yeah.
We got back together a year later.
right.
Shag 'em and check his letters.
Yeah. Go to his and go, can I come to yours and play Scrabble? And then go, oh, John.
Just ask. Isn't it? What nicknames did people have for you as a kid?
And then just call him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is me fella. Bingo.
What's his real name?
It's going to be really awkward if you never find out his real name and then he meets your parents. You're like, Mum, Dad, this is Bingo. Also known as Shagger.
My mom was
Gaza?
engaged to my dad when she found out what his real name was, and it was only because he's
Whoa, say that
yeah,
again.
his nickname was Jocko because he played sports, and she just thought it was an Arabic name. She thought his name was Jocko or something like that. And then one day his mom called after they were engaged, called my mom's house and was like, "Is Joseph there?" And she was like, "No, there's no Joseph here." And she just kept calling back. And eventually my dad heard the phone call and was like, "I'm Joseph." They were married a month later.
How long have they been together?
Like a year and a half, probably. Yeah.
Choco.
They were engaged.
I'm Joseph.
Right, I have a word to round us off.
Oh, let's close on the old Classico. It's been a fun one. So people just have a whinge and we try and fix it for them.
Okay.
Is this it, them or someone else?
What?
Go on.
We haven't heard of them or someone for them.
This is someone, but they're having a go at someone. So this is from Matthew Graham. Hey lids, I need to have a word with my mate Tom. Basically, Tom got a dog around 6 months ago and since then has talked about nothing else. When we're out together, he hogs the conversation, banging on about his Labradoodle. It's not even a cool dog. He's even got to the point that he's telling me that having a puppy is much more difficult than raising a kid.
It is.
Can you have a word with him and tell him that having a dog is nowhere near as tough as having kids and that being a dog dad can't be his whole personality? Cheers.
You can.
This fella who's written in's a fucking prick.
Sounds like he likes snakes.
Yeah. Is this you?
I bet he's never.
he wrote this.
Are you writing in again?
No, as well. I know that someone's going to do a graphic with me and snakes. So before you got here, like he had a go at me a couple of times, and I got my back up. And the snake thing, and it's not like once in a while I'll get in a mood, and I was like, "Don't be in the mood, don't be in the mood." And for some reason, I couldn't help it, and he's like a fucking shark that can smell blood in the water.
Lad, are you upset about Because you can't
Because
hide
you
anything.
own snakes.
You can't hide
got a
anything.
face,
You
you've
wear
got a face.
everything on your face.
I've got no snake face.
No, you've got an app. Like you've got a smile. You go, and we know we've got
Yeah.
it.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
You've resigned yourself to the fact that someone's going to Photoshop something. Can you just pose for it and just get it over with?
What's this?
Move the mic out of the way.
Yeah, but this looks
I
like
think they're going to Photoshop
this is
something
two
else.
dicks coming in, isn't it?
They're going to Photoshop something totally different.
Oh, that exists.
Well, enjoy that.
So,
Raising a dog is harder than raising a baby. I don't think I'm going to ever have to put a sugar paste on my baby's dick. And I hope
You hope not.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
Because it's just something I share with Charlie.
Dogs can't speak English.
Exactly.
Fact.
My dog just shits.
Babies
in the-
can't.
Neither can babies. Yeah.
Just to let you know, babies can't speak English.
All right, dogs can't learn English.
No, you're right. Now you're right. But if you have a kid and he comes out and goes, all right, Dad, what's happening? Fucking hell. Just came out of that fanny. Sideways, though, because fuck him. Do you know what I mean? The doc was like, nah, man, come round. I was like, fuck off.
Do you reckon
Are
that's
you even a
possible?
doctor?
That's possible, you know. Do you like
No.
there's all like mad thing if they're listening to you?
Yeah.
You don't have the motor. What's going on here? And of course, the baby
They could
can't
come
talk.
out like,
No.
what?
Do you hear about that 40-year-old autistic fella?
If this isn't a joke, it needs a punchline. Because I swear to God, you delivered that like one of the best pub gags ever.
He was, he was non-verbal autistic, you know, where they can't talk.
Yeah.
And then he was just 40 one day and just started having full-blown conversations with the parrot.
Yeah, because they still take in and learn language.
Yeah. So he could speak, he was just choosing not to.
But crucially, he wasn't a newborn baby.
So less weird than a baby coming out of a vagina going, fucking hell, that was mad. I'm not even all out. Anyway,
Smoking a cigarette.
you got a parrot? Because I fancy a chat.
No, I reckon a baby could come out and have heard like, hey, or like something like hello, and it comes out and makes that noise.
So I've googled it. The world record is 7 weeks old for a baby to say hello and be repeatedly saying hello.
There you go. Like, are you not talking to your baby?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. 7 weeks and it's saying
it's an
hello?
Irish baby called
Course.
Killian McCann.
They love to talk. My husband
That
never
is Irish
shuts
people
up.
trying to con people to pay attention.
I can talk to one. £10. Jesus, Mary, that baby's talking to me. I swear it's talking to me.
Come and see the talking baby. Come on, line up. Got it. He's literally stood next to me going, hello.
Oh my god!
Hello. It's the talking baby, Ballymore.
7 weeks.
Are you not talking to your baby?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, so it's listening, isn't it?
Yeah, worryingly, it might be listening now. It's going to be a rough hour. Your baby's going to come out and go, soup. Mum, soup. Fucking hell, mad.
Do you want another
Is
one?
that a pod, innit? That's a pod.
Yes, that's that.
You can't follow soup.
Janine, what have you got coming up and where can everyone find you on the internet?
I am doing the Edinburgh Fringe at 8.5 to 9 months pregnant.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or postpartum, we'll see. I'm doing the month, and then you can find me on, I don't know my Instagram handle. I think it's just Janine Harouni.
Okay, I'll have a little look for you.
It'll be on the screen.
I
yeah.
will find it.
Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's audio listeners as well, isn't there? So
Or
Oh, yeah, of
TikTok.
course.
I think it's
Well,
Janine
it's in the
Harouni
audio
comedy.
description every week.
And what's your website?
it is just Janine Harouni.
www.janineharouni.com.
And tickets available there.
And
Yes.
you've got a special out on
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
And I'm touring next year. I
Lovely.
think starting in January.
Go follow her everywhere. She's absolutely brilliant. First work together at that stand-up sketch show gig opened for me in London
That's
last
right,
year.
yeah. Took you a year and a half to pay me, but
Yeah, I forgot.
That's quick.
That is quick. Yeah.
Oh, God. You're one
but
of
you
his
did
favourites.
pay me.
I actually
you
haven't
did-
been paid from that show yet because I have an invoice for it.
What are you doing?
I've just
Don't.
hired a PA to get it
yeah,
all
you
done.
need it. Yeah.
Gives me like a vicarious anxiety. Like, oh, God. Adam's on tour.
How do you feel about this?
It's the smile again.
It's the
isn't it?
face again.
Adam's on tour. Go and see Adam from October, and you're also in Europe.
Yeah, Glasgow's nearly sold out now in the Pavilion, so get on that.
Oh, yeah, I've just added Glasgow as well. Sorry, go on.
Hey, what are you doing in Glasgow?
I'm doing the Glasgow Glee. We're adding a second date. Get the fucking love it. 2 Glasgows. Sorry, go on.
Lovely. That's all. Yeah.
Dublin
Dublin and
and Glasgow for us.
I think Dublin's done, isn't it? By the time this goes out.
now it'll be when
Is
this
this
goes
the-
out.
is this the week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haveawordlive.com. We've got Dublin on Thursday, the 6th of July, and on Saturday, the 15th of July, we're ending this podcast live tour in Glasgow. And,
Finn,
Yes.
you sing sometimes, don't you, lad?
I do.
It's
Go
you
on, then.
again.
It is me again.
Can we allow that?
Yes,
I
it's
don't
my
care.
section. It's just me from now on. So it's my song. It's the title track from my EP that's been out for a couple of weeks. It's called Do You Know? Check it out.
Shite, I've listened to it.
Next week, put Nashville on.
Next week we've got another one, but the week after we could put Nashville on.
It's your best one, though.
Janine, it's been an absolute pleasure. Good luck with the baby.
Thank you.
Good luck
It's been
with
my pleasure. Thanks for having
Charles
me.
Barkley's Duke.